Yeah, shorty, I know what you need. I got everything you need. I promise I ain't gonna hold out, nigga. I'm gonna give it all to you, baby. Swear to God. That's it. Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. I know what you want. You know I got it, baby. If you give it to me, I'll give it to you. As long as you want, you know I got it.
Baby, give it to me, I'll give it to you. I know what you want, you know I got it. Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. As long as you want, you know I got it.
We've been together for a few years, shed a few tears, called each other nickname like Sugar Plum and Pooh Bear. I'm always on the road, hardly ever home. Always my whole struggle, can't even express through words how much the kid loves you. I'ma stand as a man, never above you. I could tell that you different from most, slightly approach you in the ill. About it, we don't sex every day, but when we sex, we tease in a passionate way. Love the way you touch it, those little elaborate ways. Got the guard feeling released to relax for the day. It's on you,
baby,
ma.
if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. I know what you want, you know I got it, baby. If you give it to me, I'll give it to you. As long as you want, you know I got it.
Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you.
I feel your love for me, baby, and how it moves through you. I've been longing for the moment to talk the truth to you. I'm never home, I always get up and go. Putting you through the unnecessary rigmarole. I never meant to put 1,000 pounds of stress on your head. I love the way we sleep and how we always cuddle and bed.
It out, bro, constantly on the road, cutting up in the streets like we would never get old. Went from Lucy's and buses, 50 cent sodas and Novas to Hondas to
Right. Jesus, StreamYard, man. StreamYard. If you can hear me, well, straight bully behavior. Hey, Divine. You know, StreamYard acting up like as usual. I mean, let's see if I can get this thing right, man. What is going on? All right. I might have to come back to that. Oh well. Take this down because we got too many tabs open. All right, let's see. Are we back? Because I got kicked out the studio. All right, if you can hear me, press one, say something. We here. Welcome. Welcome to the Tuesday show. Still have no name for it. We're just freestyling and spitballing here. Let me put this StreamYard, man. Don't be playing with that green screen. No, I'm not playing with the green screen. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what I was doing before the show started, because I'm getting my stuff ready, for my presentation on the different stuff I want to talk about. But I got what I had open. I had Canva open, and I'm working on a like a little video for the Sunday show, so I can for the pulpit portion of the show. And it's like Canva was like acting up, and like I'm seeing StreamYard was acting up too. I was like, oh Jesus Christ. I was like, I got too much stuff open. I'm not running off one of them high-end PCs. All right, man. But hope you were having a very good start to your week, man. And all the good stuff we hear, man. We're gonna get in and get out. Of course, we're gonna break down the latest chapter of One Piece. We'll be doing a live review of that. Are the Rocks Pirates the goats? It's kind of like the theme of what's been going on lately with the One Piece. Of course, we're gonna talk about any other stuff that kind of came across my periphery and my view. And then we're gonna get up out of here, man, and hope you have a rest of your week is straight and all of that good shit and all of that. Shout out to brother of a certain age, man. I was over there a little earlier, man. That's dope, brother. Branching out, doing different things. I've always fucked with that. And I don't have a pulpit portion of the show. I just got like a little soliloquy at the end, and then we're gonna get up out of here, man. Like I said, hope you all are doing well. Shout out to Divine. I see DMO as always comes in early with the check-in. She won't be back. Yeah, she won't be back. If it's something messy going on, she'll be there. But all love though. All love. But we're gonna get into it. Where do I want to start? I'm coming to just get my resources together. Jern, what's happening, man? Well, I guess since the Straw Hats showed up early for the show, we can go ahead and get into that. Let me go ahead and pull up the latest chapter from One Piece, and we can kind of get into that, and then we'll flow into the rest of the show, and we'll get up out of here, man. Where did I put it? I got so many goddamn tabs open. All right, Jesus. Okay, let's see. Are we sharing properly? See, okay, reload. There you go. Let's put it out to here. Let me come back over here, see how I was looking on the StreamYard. Come on, no. All right, I'll take me off the screen. Okay, you just get your resources. Okay, yeah, links pinned and all that good stuff, man. All right, let's kind of get into it, man. Latest, okay, come on, Viz. Latest chapter from One Piece, 1156. Kind of continuation of what we kind of fall into the last couple chapters with One Piece as far as the backstory, getting more into the history, dealing with Rocks Pirates and the older generations. Like I said, the last two chapters of One Piece have been dope. Oda has listen. If you wasn't a Rocks fan a month ago, you just thought he was just clouded in mystery. Oda has firmly put this man at in my opinion at the top of the mountain. When you consider everything that's going on with Rocks, the backstory, of course, what happened with Merjwa, him meet Emu, the last couple chapters, him forming the famous Rocks pirate crew. And when you kind of look at the lineup, that Rocks has got, you have to really kind of ask the question, like, is Rocks Pirates, are they the GOATs? Because, Straw Hats is supposed to be the focus. Of course, this is One Piece. But when you look at the Rocks Pirates lineup, you're talking about we're talking about former Yonkos that are just members of the crew. Do you get what I'm saying? We're talking about Yonkos who were in their prime. To me, were in their prime. You're talking about Big Mom, King Kaido, Whitebeard. But this latest chapter kind of, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It was a bit. I wouldn't say of a letdown, more of a filler type chapter for me. Of course, you see here the cover art. Dark King Rayleigh, of course, Roger. Sanji and the rest of the crew here. But let's kind of get into it. What kind of threw me off first couple pages, first couple panels on pages of this, we're focusing on the Kuja pirates. Just when we start like this, it automatically lets me know that the chapter is going to be kind of a letdown for me, and it was a bit of a letdown. Like we going from Rock's pirates into, he's met Emu, he's putting together his crew, and we deviate with this filler story about the Kuja pirates. And as you continue to read along in the chapter, it doesn't build any future hype for any Kuja pirates. Listen, I don't need to know any more of the history about the Kuja pirates after what Oda gave us with this chapter. Let's just kind of get through it. So, we start out talking about the Kuja pirates, which is kind of like a swerve to me. In essence, we're talking about the Kuja pirates after coming off of a couple chapters of Rocks and put together that legendary crew there, and we're just kind of giving background about some of the main players of the Kuja pirates. I'm just going to kind of skip ahead because for me a lot of this was filler. A lot of this was filler. Until we get to page 9, page 8 and 9 of the chapter. Like the first 4 or 5 pages were just filler. Guys fawning over them. Yeah, that doesn't really, for me, it doesn't really flesh out the story unless you're going to give me something more detailed about it. Like, how does this tie into what we're coming? Like I said, you can't come off of the chapters that we came off of dealing with the Rocks pirates, and we deviate towards the Kuja pirates, and you just you're playing them up as this being like video vixens. I'm just going to keep it a buck, and that's how I kind of felt like the first couple pages. I'm like, okay, maybe this is going to lead into something a whole lot deeper. It didn't. But Oda kind of picks it back up. And we get, the early images. We got Goldie Roger, young Goldie Roger, gets a monkey D Garp. And I didn't know this. And maybe I'm a little lost in lore. I did not know that Goldie Roger was the father of Ace. I did not know that. But maybe you guys did. But we get into the first recorded flashback of them actually meeting up and having the legendary confrontation. We've heard a lot about Garp Roger mainly dealing with God's Valley. Here we have them meeting up, and it seems like the first of many fights that they've had over the years. And I'm not gonna lie to you. The next page, let's get to it. A bit of a letdown. Maybe this turns out a lot better animated, but you have them clearly in a hockey clash. This panel, this kind of seems this blah. But maybe it turns out better. Maybe this is a setup for the anime and it looks a whole lot cooler. Maybe it turns into the Whitebeard and Goldie Roger animation that we got when they met up on the island. Maybe that's where we're headed with this. This is kind of blah. But what I do like about this, it kind of, Oda's kind of giving us some power scaling here. Roger, Garp, and Rocks, men who tell us we're sprayed as legends in the Great Age of Pirates. Let you know that Rocks is, even though Rocks has been built up to be like GOAT status the last couple of chapters, Roger and Garp are right there alongside him. So I like how Oda kind of slid that in there on the low during this panel. I mean, it's a dope panel. Maybe it's going to turn out well during the animated version. Hold on. Special guest. Welcome to the show.
Hey.
Hey, Bonnie.
Well, I'm shaky today.
All right. So, okay. Well, since you're here, your
Mhm.
thoughts on where we at so far well, just give me your overall view. There's no structure here. We're freestyling over here. What do you think of this latest chapter of One Piece overall?
I enjoyed it.
Really?
It's a bit, yeah, I did. I enjoyed it. You know, give us a little background of the kaiju pirates and,
Of course,
you
you would
know,
like that. Like that was for me. That was fluff. Like
filler. It's got filler. Yeah, it's filler in it. It's filler.
it was feeling like you're coming off of rocks, the hype built around him, and
Mm-hmm.
we're cooling it off the first couple panels and pages with the Kuja pirates, and just you're treating them like video vixens. Like the men were just fawning over them, and oh, here's all the love letters for you. No, these are for Shaki. I'm like, what is this? Like, you can't come off of him meeting Emu
I
and
know, right?
recruiting King Harold and and I like how Oda deviates back to rocks at the end of the chapter, but like
Yeah, he does.
I'm like, what is this? It's like real filler. Like it doesn't connect with like the flashback
Mhm.
we were given. Then like you jump to Roger
And
and
Garth.
Garp. I'm like, okay, I can dig that. Like we're getting somewhere, but what are we really doing? Like I'm trying to figure out where's Oda gone with. I like how the chapter ended, like how this chapter ended,
Mm-hmm.
because it kind of leads you into like other questions. Um,
Yeah.
for those who ever, let me kind of skip to the panels that matter the most, because like half of this is like blah. Of course you get Harold and the Loki part, but I'm gonna go to the panel
Mm-hmm.
that they kind of and he's Rox is doing his recruiting. Of course, this is my I was gonna make this the thumbnail.
Yeah, that's a cool thumbnail right there,
I
man.
was going to make this the thumbnail,
That
and
squad.
I mean, when you look at this squad, like who matches up with this when
Oof.
you I mean you have basically made Rock's GOAT status.
Mm-hmm.
You've made I mean you've got
It's a
Kaido.
heavyweight team,
I mean
even though they're just there for the money or whatever.
yeah, but we're
But
talking they're in their prime, and
mm-hmm.
they're following this dude. Like
Yeah.
Rock, to me, the Rhoda is firmly established to me. Unless I don't know, we know Luffy's going to be Emu in the end.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the crew and GOAT status, it's got to be Rock's. Like I don't Straw Hats don't compare outside of Sanji, Zoro. We
No, they
can't.
don't compare to this, to be honest.
I mean, we're
Nah.
we're talking Yonkos here. Yonkos, and people that would be, considered Yonkos. Like this is. Oh, hold on. What's going on, man?
What's
Hey,
up, bro?
Jim.
Can you hear me? What's up,
Yeah, I can hear
Devon?
you.
Marshall D. Joe.
What's up, Jared?
Chilling,
Marshall
man,
DJ.
chilling. Hopefully, y'all can't hear my background. I'm at work right now, but I wanted to tap in real quick and
Yeah.
give my thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Where you at with it, man? It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. We've
Yeah,
been growing.
man, it's been a minute, bro. I will say, so the Kuja Pirate thing that did come out of left field for me, bro. I didn't really fuck with that.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, it's cool to see them back in their heyday or whatever, but honestly, bro, who cares?
Mm.
yeah.
And
It doesn't connect. That's like the part that I didn't understand. Like it didn't connect even with the rest of the
now,
chapter. It doesn't connect.
one small thing I will say I did kind of like out of that whole thing was we got more personality from Roger. It felt like
Yeah.
Yeah. We
because
did.
for the most part, Roger just felt like a one-to-one personality of Luffy,
Mm.
Ooh, okay. Well, I mean,
and
that's
so
how Oda's kind of wrote it, though. Yeah.
yeah, and so with this, you see that he can be. you know, overtaken by a woman and shit like that. Luffy don't have those type of problems, but seeing that Roger, is susceptible to women, like I like that personality trait. It just, it separates him from that one-to-one personality of that he had with Luffy.
Okay, I like that. I wasn't thinking along those lines, but that's a dope way of looking at it. That's a
Yeah,
dope way.
and the thing with the Rocks Pirates, bro.
Mhm.
So okay, so what is a pirate king when they make it to Laugh Tale, right? Is what people assume, right?
Yeah,
But somebody like Rocks, bro, him and his crew, they was literally running shit, bro. Like on
Yeah,
all the seas. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody wanted to fuck with them because they knew better.
I mean, when you really kind of put it in perspective, God Valley kind of like gives you like the first sneak peek on how strong dude is. That
Hmm.
Roger and Garp had to team up to even go on rocks. But I
Yeah.
just like I think for me, Otis is kind of like he's really giving them a pecking order. To me, it's rocks at the top.
Yeah, and it's like rightfully so, bro. And it's in what in that era, only person that was like able to like hold their own 1v1 against him was Harold. Even though it was just a clash, but bro, anybody else in that situation would have got blown away.
Yeah, yeah,
I
and it
agree.
it, it, it goes to show like I just now I want to see God Valley animated, man. I gotta see God Valley animated. Like
Man,
how
it's like, dude, if Oda is going this deep into the Rocks flashback, it would be fucking criminal not to give us God Valley.
you got to give us God Valley at this point. I mean, even if you tell you what, you don't even have to like include it in the anime. Just like a separate movie to like
Hmm.
really kind of get into. I mean, because God Valley, you have that clash. It's alluded to. That's where Kaido got his devil fruit. Kuma got his devil fruit there. Like you know, uh, uh Fig Garland, Holy Knights, that whole thing. Like you gotta animate it at this point, man. You gotta animate it.
And another thing on that, right? Okay, so we know the Holy Knights is pretty tough as far as we heard about on paper. Now, as far as Elbaf, they ain't really impressing. But for them to have to go up against not only Rock's Pirates but Roger's crew as well, like how did that pan out?
Well, you remember the brief animation we did get with God Valley. The Holy Knights was just like instructed to get just go protect the celestial dragons and like kind of like hands off with that.
Hmm.
And like get the higher ups out of here. They went to security details, so we really don't know how strong strong the Holy Knights really. I mean, even with the Elbaf, it's like are they like this a slightly upgraded CPO?
Right.
Like like I'm not getting like the next step up from like CPO. They kind of give me that kind of vibe.
And another thing, bro, and like, tell me if you agree. Okay, yeah, Emu stepped in or whatever, but before Emu came and it was just the Holy Knights there, I didn't feel no threats, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't feel the pressure of them being there on Elbab because at the end of the day, they ain't fucking with Sanji, Zoro, or Luffy.
No, I mean, hell, Gaban was going to get him packed up out of there. I mean, they had to use the
Hmm.
kids, to kind of like, and that kind of like diminished some of it too. Like, you didn't come in there on like we on beast mode type shit. Like we really got hostages. Like
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this is it's like giving me CPO vibes. I'm not getting like holy knights. Like, no, I'm not getting that.
And then this is what killed they steam for me is when they was like, oh, we only here to do a job. We ain't trying to start a fight with Emperor Starhead Luffy. I'm like, oh yeah, they could.
Yeah,
Cause bro, think about it. Somebody like Rob Lucci, he would have want to smoke with anybody, everybody.
Mm.
would have, yeah.
Like Rob Lucci would have been on. He would have been on Demon Time soon as he got there.
Yeah.
I'm just like I said, this Oda has just done a good job of like picking up the pace, but this chapter for me, outside like the last five pages, yeah, it's a dud. Like, I mean, can you listen? You cannot go from I'm up here chilling, talking to Emu in the flower garden to the Kuja Pirates. Like that is such a step down. And like he did a good job, like kind of building it back up with the last couple pages, talking about the particular devil fruits. And I need the what's it, Galea? I can't even say the shit, but the old
Yeah,
the giants,
the
like
shipwrights and stuff. Yeah,
I need them. Yeah, that gives me, but knowing Oda, we might be talking about something else next week. I'm not. The Kuja Pirates is like really this fuck me. Sorry, ladies, if you're listening to this and you're a Kuja Pirate fan, I'm sorry. I don't know why you were even included in the story. Like I guess like to flesh out the characters of Rayleigh and the Rocks Pirate, not Rocks Pirates, but Roger's crew. Like I guess, but it was a dud. That part was a dud. But like stick was working, man. Like stick to Rocks. He's finally got his crew, and let's see what they really get into. Right.
let me ask y'all one more thing. So, do y'all think Rocks told, if not the entire crew, but okay, so like let's say Sheik and Whitebeard. Let's just say those are his top two commanders, right? Do you think he told them that he actually went and seen Emu?
Ugh. Well, but I don't think so. And here's why I say that. How do you explain Emu to people?
Nah.
Like,
Right,
how do you explain Emu to people who as far as the world knows, it's the five elders. And how do you explain it?
Mm.
One, you knew about them, and two, you're just having a casual conversation. Yo, I'll be back. Like, how do
Listen.
right.
you explain it? Like,
Hold on.
Emu is a mystery. What's
That
going
do
on,
make
brother?
sense.
So I don't think he's told anyone. I think he's kind of kept, and it kind of I think he's kind of kept it to himself and not why he needs those two devil fruit. And
Hmm.
it's, and when he talks about one of them has to be eaten by Harold for maximum, so that let's kind of lose to Loki has it. He ends up getting it, but then is the other one the Nika fruit? Are we saying that's the Nika fruit?
Right.
Mhm.
I was thinking that because I saw a bunch of theories saying that yeah, the Nika fruit originally was supposed to be for Elbath,
Yeah,
and when that whole fiasco happened where King Harold getting stabbed up, somebody went in there and took it. But
yeah.
that brings up the question. That brings up the question: why is Loki so convinced that he has that special devil fruit, and that he's convinced that he's the sun god?
Well, I don't know if he's convinced he's the sun god, but when you hear Rocks talk about like that particular devil fruit and it has to be eaten, it is he's kind of alluded to like it has to be eaten by a giant for like
Hmm.
to maximize its potential. Are we saying that the Nika fruit has to be eaten by a giant, or are we are we talking about two separate fruits? It kind of leaves that mystery there. He doesn't go into detail like what those fruit are. He just says one has to be eaten specifically by Harold.
Yep.
Does the fruit that Blackbeard was like chasing after, before he came up, was that the other fruit? I mean, that
Mm.
Right.
the light in the dark, like
Yeah.
it's a lot of questions. Oda, listen, Elbath has been this has been a wash. Let's call it what it is. It's been a wash.
Yep. It has.
It has been
It has.
it has been a wash. We know the next like step after Elbath is going to be some kind of
Mhm.
training for Luffy and Zorro. You know, the next step of Conqueror's Hockey. They're gonna have to get trained on it to at least
Mm-hmm.
fight the Holy Knights and the Elders. We know that's where it's head. Elbeth has been a wash.
And you
Yeah,
know
I
what? You
didn't
know
like
why? You know
Elbath.
what? You know what? I feel like kind of helped it not be as good as we was anticipating because how long has it been to where the straw has gone to a island or a territory and is not hostile environment?
Mm.
I mean, that's kind of the running theme, though. But you kind of have to do. You kind of have to have some kind of hostility because it allows them to grow. Um, I guess you like grow a little bit more powerful each time
Uh huh.
they do like you look at you think about it, they come off Wano, then you get to Egghead, you know people get a little stronger. Bonnie taps into her like Nika ish powers, like, and then we get the Elbath, and it's another level of Conqueror Sake. So it's kind of we're kind of progressing. Um, but if I'm like Oda looks Elbath for me has been a wash. Outside of the rocks last two chapters, it's been a wash for me. I have not. I'm not invested in the whole Elbath. We spent too much time with
No.
Loki. Unless he's joining the crew,
Mm-hmm.
what are we doing?
And when it's like, dude, we like how many flashbacks deep right now?
I don't even know. Because like I didn't even remember how we even got the rocks. Like it just Oda was like, "Yo, the numbers ain't looking right. Let's hit them with this."
Yep.
And now this chapter kind of for me brings it down, but he kind of if we're going to keep going with the rocks, I'd rather you stick with rocks flashback because there's so much we don't know. At least with Rogers, we know they made it to Laugh Tale. Like you can add little stuff in, but we know where they all ended up at Laugh Tale. Was Rocks really the first one to get there? Are we alluding to that, or was he on some other kind of mission?
That's what I was thinking. Cause yo, if you really look at the type of stuff he say, he knows a lot more than what he gives on. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
it does.
Yeah,
Especially mentioning like Davy Jones and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
He knows a
He,
lot about a lot of shit.
I mean, just the fact that you knew to find Emu and where to find him
And
Yeah.
and actually made it all the way there.
alive in one piece. Listen, listen. It almost gives you the impression that he was invited.
Mm.
Oh,
I mean, because when you
Mm.
go back to that panel of him like this, with the gun, it's like he's having a very casual conversation.
Hold on, I've got that image for you.
Yeah.
That is some diabolical shit. I said, look at him just perched up like that. That is
right.
some. Here you go, Java. Look at
Okay.
this. Look at it.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on.
You
Hold
know
on.
what else? You know what else? Well, I think you might be onto something with that one, drama. Because remember when Sabo got caught up in
Yeah.
there? Yo,
Okay.
it was on site. Like it wasn't no talking, no nothing. They was trying to
Mhm.
kill Sabo right off the rip.
Yeah. I mean, you think about it. He is.
Look at that.
It's like I said. He's almost like he's invited. Emu's not hostile. Like
Mm-mm.
as soon as he saw Sabo, it was, yo, beast mode. We're not. It's no talking. Like you're not even supposed to be here. But
Hmm.
I mean, this was Rocks invited.
Yeah, this stance right here is absolutely. I was like, what the fuck? Look at this. He's just casually sitting there.
I mean, let's take that into it. When you look at his face, he's not battered, he's not bruised, he's not beat up.
Exactly.
So that like I said, keep with the road Oda, keep with the rock stuff, man, because it leads in so many different directions.
Mm-hmm.
Like he like that. You got past. Hold up, you kill an admiral.
Mm.
You've gotten past the five elders. You've made it to the flower garden, and you're like having a casual conversation. Hmm.
Like it's just another Tuesday.
yeah. At a place, look, at a place you're not supposed. Well, let's kind of throw this out there. It was, is rocks maybe a former celestial dragon?
Mm.
That would be wild. Because that means, yeah, he got to just do whatever he want and then leave. Because I mean,
Yeah.
who could
Mhm.
stop him?
Yeah. I mean, it causes you to think like, what was that conversation really about? You know what I'm saying? What was that conversation really about? But like, listen, older, keep it. If you want to keep somebody like me tuned in and locked in, keep with the rock stuff until take me up until its death. Like Elbath for me is a wash. They might as well get ready to leave the island and go somewhere else. Elbath is a wash. I mean, it's really nothing else to it's nothing else to do. It's nothing else to do with Elbath. Like
Yeah, there's nothing
you
going
Well,
on.
I will say, okay. So as far as LBAP, the Star Hats haven't been to the most upper region of the tree yet, right?
dude,
I think they call it the Sun Realm or something like that.
unless it's a
Mhm.
training ground, I'm done with Elbath. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, unless Gaban is taking them up there to do some
Right.
Rayleigh-ish training, I'm done with Elbath, dude. I'm done. Listen,
I will say this: if they do another training, like it won't even have to be the whole arc, some type of training time frame, right? Dude, if some of them Shaw had to walk up out of there and still don't use at least the basic armament hockey, I'm gonna be like, yo, what the fuck was the point?
Mhm.
I mean, it's almost like, and that's why I say Rox's crew is GOAT status. Because outside of Sanji and Zoro, do you really think the other ones are capable of using any kind of armament hockey?
Yep. And that brings me to my next thought about, I love the Straw Hats just like the next person, but they don't
Mhm.
give me Emperor status presence. You feel me?
No, they don't.
Like,
Mm.
think when they pulled up to Whole Cake Island, bro. Before they even got to even see Big Mom, her crew was already on their ass. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, because she just got that presence. Kaido, Shanks, but Straw Hats, they just don't give me that Emperor vibe.
Well, I mean, a lot of that has to do with Luffy, because Luffy is not. He's a big character, but he's not taken as a serious. Like, he's not a serious unless it's time to throw down. Then it's a different
Yeah,
ball
he's
game.
not serious.
But he's not serious. So that kind of takes some of the shine. It's imagine if this crew, if Zoro was leading it, it'd be a whole lot more serious
Right?
tone and
Yep.
all of that.
Yep.
Like Luffy is like, I'm King Goofy. I just happen to be the strongest, but I'm Goofy. And until it's time to throw hands, then it's a different ball game. But Elbath for me it's been a dud, man. It's been a dud unless we're going to the sun realm of the top of the tree, and we're doing training, or we get some real like void century history type shit. I'm done. I'm done.
Mhm.
The next arc might as well be about Rocks and his crew and how that fell apart. Other than that, I'm done.
And I
But
will say the one thing that's got me holding on to this arc is because this is supposed to be Usopp's arc. Now I know a lot of people don't like Usopp. I fucks with Usopp. He funny as fuck. But bro, this is supposed to be his shining arc. And he ain't done fucking bro, he ain't done nothing even way back in Wano.
that number get drunk at on Elbath. That's it.
I was about
Wait,
to
hold
say
on.
he's
Now
just
that I
been
think about
drinking.
it, I don't think Usopp did shit since Dress Rosa.
No, he ain't done anything.
They get slanted to my Rob.
Nothing.
Probably got arm in hockey, dude. At this point, to be on, like I said, to get on Rock's pirate level, we're talking about they got to do a major step up. We're talking about a major jump in power.
Yeah, can you bring that image back up, drama?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I think I remember. Hey, share it again. I'll pull it up.
No, not
Oh,
your of the Rocks Pirates. Yeah.
the Viz. Okay, yeah, okay, my bad. Share screen. Okay. All right. And we're loading. Okay, yeah, let's go all the way up. What page was it?
That
This
lineup
one?
alone was crazy, man. Yeah. Look at that. Look who's there.
Yeah, we're Straw Hats is not touching this crew.
No way.
Man, not
I
in
mean, Straw Hats.
not in a
The
million years
energy
they not,
alone is
bro.
crazy. Like, look who's there. When you really peep who is there and who we've come to know, that is a crazy crew right there.
Like that is OD right there, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you think and listen, like they're just together, and he has that much control. Like, yo,
Right.
you rocking with me or not? Like, we about to do some major shit. Are you in?
And yo,
Right.
you just brought up a hell of a good point. He did tell them like, if y'all ain't fucking with it, y'all can just hit the door right now,
Leave. Yeah.
and they
He's like,
still
bro,
stay with him.
they stayed.
Yeah,
The way he kicked up Kaido in his face. Like, shut up,
in his
fam.
fucking
Like,
face. Like what?
what's that?
Now, mind you,
Nah.
Kicked
this
him
is
in the
Kaido
face and then
before
told him.
Kaido before the devil fruit, but still.
But still, yeah, like
But still.
I mean, listen, this
And
half
look,
this
Whitebeard. Sure.
we're talking about in their prime. It's no comparison for a lineup to be this. You're talking about three known former Yonkos.
Mm-hmm.
and before Big Mom and Kaido became emperors, wasn't Shiki an emperor?
I want to say,
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, because he was like Roger's main rival at the time, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Greatest lineup in Usopp. I'm sorry, the Elbath should have been your arc, but I mean, at this point, it's double wood in the hood for Elbath, man. For me, I'm out. If we're gonna keep this going, I'm going. We're going Rocks Pirates. That's not even a filler arc for me. Like
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
it's needed to kind of flesh out. Is it a real is Davy Jones a real pirate? Is that a legendary pirate?
Mm.
Is that
Right.
a character we're gonna see? Like nothing is out of the realm of possibility now. Nothing.
So this is what I was thinking when he mentioned Davy Jones. So
Mm-hmm.
the the speculation is Emu was some type of deity from way back in the void century. What if Davy Jones was a separate deity way back in the void century? It's just that somehow Emu can continue living on, but Davy Jones died at some point.
Uh, well, yeah, I've seen that theory talked about. Well, I don't know if Davy Jones died, but maybe Davy Jones is got kind of locked away. Doing. I mean, it's
All right.
maybe he got locked away. And they kind of like I don't. I mean, because you talking about the shipwreck giants, they're locked away. As far as we know, they're still technically alive. Maybe this is part of the
Right.
Void Century cover up.
I was gonna say that, yeah. I think they're still
So
alive to it.
the Giants
Alive.
that's frozen down over in Punk Hazard, is that the Giants that they was talking about, the shipwrights?
It leads me to believe that. Um, I would, my best guess is yes, but it hasn't really, Oda hasn't come out and really stated like, yeah, that's them. But I would think so.
Yo, you know what I just thought of? You know what would be crazy? What if somebody like Gecko Moria had access to all them Giants?
Mm.
Mm. You going there tonight, Marshall? You going there tonight? Oh yeah. I mean,
Mm,
but think about it, we wouldn't even be having this conversation without the Rock's flashbacks. We'd have
No,
been
for
stuck.
real.
We'd have been stuck with the Holy Night debacle that is. Like, thank you. I thank you, Oda, for this. This is much needed. Yo, cut out the Kuzia Pirates next time. We only deal with
mm.
heavy hitters at this point. We only deal with heavy hitters at this point. Yeah. But with God Valley, if you're going to do take a break from the anime, do a movie, God Valley's got to be there.
Yeah,
It has to be God
totally
Valley.
movie.
Yeah.
it has to be because that teaser. I mean, this reading in the manga was pissing me off. Then to see it
Mm-hmm.
briefly animated,
Yep.
like nah, I need the full breakdown. I mean, you talking about the fight scene, them three,
Yep.
meteor impact, galaxy impact. Oh, come on! And it took two of y'all to take on rocks. Come on.
And it's
Mm.
like the two strongest dudes had to come together to take one person down. That's crazy.
The slander says, "Are the Holy Knights over the Rocks pirates?" And nah, I can't. I can't even put the Holy Knight. Unless if they wasn't doing the hostage thing on Elbaf, Scapa
Mm-hmm.
was about to clean up.
and
Scapa
and
was
let's
about
be
to
clear, bro.
execute.
If Scopper's son wasn't there, yeah, he probably would have watched all of them by himself.
Mm.
I can't put Holy Knights to me. Coming to Elbaf was an L. Outside of Shake's brother, like it was an L. Uh, You know, we got hostages and the kids, and Scopper
Mm-hmm.
was backing them up. Like, yeah, we're gonna kill your kid. Like, nah, Holy Knights, nah, you got packed up.
Nah.
You got packed up in this. Like, you come off like CPO with the LBAF.
Listen, Rox turned up her elbow off and just bullied Loki, say, "This is what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Go back and tell your dad to come home." No, I'm not doing that. Bang, straight to the face. Next week, Harrow's back home.
Yeah.
That's the
Hey, you know
different
what I
kind of
like about that
energy
part?
right there.
What I liked about that part is like after he hit Loki, right? He was like, "Oh, well, look, now you really injured, so you really got to call your daddy."
Nah, these guys, Rox was elite.
Yeah, he didn't give no fucks.
And Oda's been
None at
holding this
all.
out. Has been holding out all these years. Like, dude, Luffy, like that's another mountain for Luffy to climb. You got to get
Mm-hmm.
there to where you got Yonkos following you. You got to get to that level. But we know the next arc is going to be some kind of training because they got to learn the next step of Conqueror's Hockey. They got to.
Yeah, and it's like the rest of the Straw Hats going. They got to catch up, dude. Even if they don't catch up, they at least gotta hold their own weight when it really comes down to it.
I mean, because you're talking about a final matchup. Some of them are going to have to take on an elder.
Yeah,
Like,
Mm.
like
Yeah.
as it stands now, you guys, you might get packed up by the Holy Knights.
and then, bro,
Outside of
like
the big
think
three.
about when they go up against Blackbeard's crew
Ooh.
Mm,
outside
Mm.
of the top three. Like, who is doing anything to? What is Usopp gonna do to Van Auger?
nothing.
Not a damn thing. Especially not with no damn pop greens. That ain't gonna do shit.
Yo.
I mean, he's right. I'll be like, I would have thought when you come out of the whole initial after you get your ass kicked by Kuma,
Mm.
everybody kind of goes off and does training. And I'm not saying you guys got to be similar level, but it's like only the big three really came back like
Mm-hmm.
really stronger, like noticeably stronger. Like
hmm
I mean, I get Usopp. You know, he's almost like a comedy bit. Like he's done nothing on
Mm,
Elbath but get drunk.
Yep.
He's done nothing on like we know everybody else has a function, and I think Usopp is, you know, he's got to be the next one to kind of step up. Like you got to get to
Yeah.
where I guess you got to get to like where Sanji and Zoro was coming out of
hmm
Wano. If we're talking about taking on, you know, the five elders.
And
And
then, cause bro, if you think about it, so let's look at the like weaker members of the crew. Nami has Zeus. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
Chopper has a devil fruit.
Hmm.
hmm
Even if you want to say Brook is in the weaker, but Brook is a swordsman and has a devil fruit.
Ooh.
What do Usopp got? Nothing.
He's got to trust his son.
Unless Usopp gets a devil fruit, but I don't see that happening.
Mm.
I mean, but what devil fruit would kind of fit his character? I mean, like honestly, like
I don't think a devil fruit would fit his character.
I mean, I can
Mhm.
think of one. I can think of one maybe. And that's Green Bull's devil fruit. Maybe.
Mm.
That would be dope because that'll give Usopp a Logia. You feel me?
Yeah.
Which will
Mm.
help boost him tremendously because he needs something. But you know what I also was thinking? What if Kuma dies and Usopp get his pawpaw fruit?
Ooh.
But this Usopp look like the kind to maximize the pawpaw fruit. I mean, I mean,
Ooh.
are we he obviously
Yeah.
needs a devil fruit. I think Green Bulls would fit.
hmm
Um, but then again, you know, we're spitballing here. Like Paul, no, not him with the pawpaw fruit. No,
No.
no, it don't work. It don't fit. No,
I see where you're going with it, but no.
he needs something. He listen. He needs an upgrade, and maybe this is kind of like Oda, you know, alluding to this is where Straw Hat Crew is going to end up. I don't see it like that, but
Mm.
I mean, but Usopp hasn't really served you like comedy relief, and it doesn't really work well for me. It don't work long term because like Luffy's the comedy in himself, especially when he goes Gear 5.
Mhm.
Mm.
You know what I need another guy for to be funny. Like I'm doing that on my own.
Uso's got top tier observation, Hockey. Yeah.
Yeah, top two observation. We got to look at down at windmill for him.
But see, that's another thing that pissed me off, bro. Because Usopp only showed any type of resemblance to observation hockey way back in Just Rosa,
Yeah.
and it's like now, shit. I question if he even still got it anymore.
Mm.
But I don't
Yeah,
know, man. They're gonna have to do something with my boy because Usopp is actually one of my favorite Star Hats. So yeah, I'm gonna need him to do something.
and you know, I like the Straw Hat Crew as a whole, but Oda's not doing the crew any favors with this Rocks
Not at
reveal.
the
He's
moment.
not. He,
Nah.
he's not. If anything, it puts more pressure on them to reach that level.
Mm.
Mhm.
So, you know, with him getting Gear 5, I think okay, now you're kind of even with the Rogers Pirates as far as power scaling is concerned. Now with Rocks, you guys get left in the dust, man. You
Yep.
guys get left in the dust.
Yeah. I wanted to know more about Godfrey still. I wanted to know
Oh,
more. I wanted to
I have
see more.
I finally watched Demon Slayer. I found a good copy.
Oh, good.
Is it which one this last arc?
Yeah, this is the Infinity Castle. It's supposed to be 3 parts.
Okay.
Um, but it might be some issues with the studio. But listen, I found a good enough copy. I'm going to watch it in the theater when it comes out next month. It's Demon Slayer has done a fantastic job of matching up the manga to the anime. And I don't know what studio is doing the animation, dude. You
I
got
think
it.
is it still with Studio or is it Mappa?
I don't know. Let me
No, wait. I
check.
think Mappa does Jujutsu Kaisen, right?
Well, they were doing Jujutsu Kaisen. Uh, let
So let
me.
me ask you, Drama, did you read the manga all the way through on Demon Slayer?
I did.
Okay. Hey, I want to ask you stuff, but I ain't trying to spoil nothing.
Well, hell, I mean, we had the. I mean, it's the manga's over.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not doing any. None more of the anime. Like, so it's no more series. They're just doing the movies to close out. But,
Okay,
but
so
yeah. So what's your question?
all right, without going into too much specific detail, do you feel like a lot of these in the series fights was a little bit too drawn out?
Um.
Or I wouldn't even say drawn out, but like some fights, it's like you definitely see the plot armor if you see what I'm saying.
Well, I would say this about Demon Slayer. The final fight was a bit of a disappointment.
Right,
It
right,
was a bit of
exactly.
a disappointment. The reason why I say that because when you look at all the fights that led up to that one, like
Mm-hmm.
the individual one-on-ones, and then we get like this hodgepodge type shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was a letdown. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I'm one. Listen, I know how Infinity Castle ends. Like that whole arc of the manga. And it's
Mm-hmm.
nice to see it animated for that. I mean, but when you talk about you know upper level two versus the sisters, like you Zenetsu, one on one with his
With the dude,
former
yeah, yeah, I know
trainer.
you're talking about.
All of
Yeah.
those individuals, like Yoriichi, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like when you have all of those great fights, like where they're like one or maybe 2-on-1, depending on the rank of the upper moon, then you get to the final fight with moves on, and it's like a hodgepodge of shit. Like it's
Right.
it's it's like how could I put it? It's like watching the end of a wrestling show. Like everybody's in the ring, like no, no. Like I get you gotta have some kind of plot armor because it's Muzan, but dude, like no secret technique, no, you know, I'd have rather seen like Tanjiro and Nezuko head up
Hmm.
with Muzan. Like for me, it was very convoluted, man. If you have you read the end of Jujutsu Kaisen,
Yes.
it's kind of like that.
It sure the fuck was. Yeah, especially it really was, bro. Goddamn. Cause cause at the very end of the fight, when they're fighting goddamn Megami Sula, yeah.
It's like you go from like it's and I've seen that I'm seeing that with a lot of mangas.
I
Like
was
when
just about to say, bro, like
like
you
they're
you
just
know
yeah.
that's what turned me off to Black Clover. Cause a lot of they fights just ends up in a fucking hodgepodge. Oh, here comes this new character. Oh, here comes this new character. Oh, here comes this new character. Oh, now all of a sudden the main bad guy got a new power. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it just goes on and on and on.
It's a tried and true formula, but it does it for me. Like when you built the series off of something else, it's like you think about like the end of Jujutsu Kaisen. You got Sukuna versus everybody.
Yep. Hold on, I'm gonna tap out. I'm gonna tap right back in.
Okay. Divine is like, I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about.
Right? I don't watch it.
No, but those are yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, I've been
Demon
meaning to
Slayer.
get around to watch them, but
I mean,
schedule,
but like
but
those are good mangas. Those are good mangas.
yeah, I know.
And
Highly rated.
they're not that long.
Mm.
Like I say, the one I'm into now, real heavy, is Sakamoto Days.
Yes, you've been saying.
Yeah, but they're not. They have enough chapters to where you can kind of pick up what's going on. It's not like
Okay.
it's not One Piece. It's not One Piece. I can't believe it's Black Clover 5 years to come back. Yeah, Black Clover is coming back. I don't even know how I feel about it coming back. Like, I've kind of moved
You
on.
guys are going to be able to even see it.
Well, we have ways.
Yeah, because
Get
that
you a good
alone is wild.
VPN. Get you a good VPN.
Hmm.
You can see anything.
Okay.
Get you. Well, since you're here, do you want to spend a little time? I do have a subject that I do want your opinion on.
Hmm.
Um, have you heard about? Let me see. Okay, let me see if I can pull it up. No, that's for the end of the show. Yeah,
I'm always going to hear your live reading. Well, let's go.
the live reading.
Yeah. Yeah. Are we
What do
past
you
that
think
now?
about
Yeah.
this?
We done?
Yeah. I'm done. Like, yeah,
All right.
overall 1156, last 5 pages, worth it, worth to read. The
Mm-hmm.
first 10 to 15, yeah, I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good. I'm good. Have you heard about what's going on with Des Bryant and Nicki Minaj?
Yes, because on her X or Twitter page, she pulled someone sent her an article that he had um stated some things back in 2020, I
Mm-hmm.
believe. That's where
Yeah.
I saw that. And then now she started going off, and then she's just been on demon time, talking reckless. I don't know what's wrong with Nicki Minaj, but
Well,
she needs to get it together.
yeah, well, for the audience who doesn't know what we're talking about, it was like a Twitter beef. I would just call it what it is, like online beef.
Mm-hmm.
Des Bryant, former wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys, and Nicki Minaj were going back and forth. It was kind of nasty. Um, you
It
know,
definitely was. Seriously.
it was very nasty. You take shots at his mother and that
Mm-hmm.
whole our situation, real nasty. And he claps back. You got a sexual predator, a
Mm-hmm.
registered sex offender as your husband. I
Yep.
wouldn't be throwing. But then Nikki jumps out the window and says she has $10 million that her husband can beat up Des Bryant. Now, um those who don't know the measurements, I'm gonna give them to you. Nikki's husband is about 5'8", a buck 90. Des
Mm-hmm.
Bryant is 6'3", 220. So she says, I got
Mm.
$10 million that he can whoop your ass. Des responds back, say, get the $10 million and I'll stomp him out right in front of you. Then, of course, Nikki wants to change the subject to something that, listen, what is her
Mm-hmm.
fixation with Jay? I don't get her fixation with Jay-Z.
She believes she's owed money from Tidal.
But you didn't sign the paperwork.
That's the thing. Because I believe apparently she had or didn't have, was it when everyone was signing, for Tidal when it with its launch, I
Yeah.
think a lot of them signed for like a 3% share, something along those lines. But if she didn't sign the paperwork properly or what came after, she's not owed anything. I think sorry. I think when they were getting ready to sell it, she didn't sign the paperwork there.
Yeah. Well, you have no obligation to the money. Listen,
Mhm.
I like Nikki's music from time to time,
Yep.
but she need to stay off that shit.
Mm.
Like yo weird fat, like she had like this weird fascination. Anytime Rock Nation is brought up, she jumps out of a window.
Mhm.
And
But she's using her fan base. You see how her fan base are. And she
yeah,
likes that. She throws it more so to the fan base to get them riled up and get them to do all her dirty work, to be
hold on,
honest.
hold on for a sec. I gotta, nigga, don't you ever call me a Barb fan? Cowboys fan, yeah. A Barb, no, no. Listen,
No, what's
and
wrong with you?
listen, that's what yeah, that's what Nikki does.
Hmm.
She gets the fan base
It's the fan
riled
base.
up, like.
Yep.
But
It
for
was a
me, like,
fan that sent her that.
but she is every time she jumps out the window, I'm looking around like, does she have a single coming out? Does she have an
Nope.
album finna come out? Like, because
Nope.
it's like PR, like your fascination with Rock Nation and Jay-Z is beyond.
Hmm.
Like, you paint this dude like he's some kind of demon. And I don't know, Jay, but this dude did pay for your boss, your mentor,
Right.
paid his back
Absolutely.
taxes off, like on some
Yeah.
GP. You didn't do it. Um,
Their
the
boss
lady,
didn't do it.
the certified lover boy didn't do it.
Hmm.
Birdman didn't do it. Jay did that.
Hmm.
Like, I don't like when we talk about the Colin Kaepernick situation. Here comes Nicki Minaj. Like, goddamn, like
Hmm.
it gives off weirdo stalker vibes. And then
Well,
like
she shouldn't talk about
she
Colin.
fits,
That doesn't make sense.
but it's Rock Nation. It's Jay Z. Anytime Jay Z is
Well,
brought up and mentioned in something, she's right there. It's,
Colin signed that paperwork and he didn't show up for trials. What are we supposed to do here with that? Hello?
well, I mean, the whole Colin Kaepernick was never coming back to the NFL. They wasn't gonna let him.
Mm-mm.
We all knew that. They played semantics with him, but we all knew that. But to like, come on, you crazy and wilding out. Like, I got 10 million in my hut. Like, pump your brakes.
Million? You better hold on to that money.
You got your husband, like, and we've seen your husband, like,
Right.
and anybody that has seen Des Bryant, like, nah, like, nah. I mean, but you it's all about to elicit a reaction. It's like she's as bad as her fans to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're as psyched out at, like, to be, motherfucker, you damn near 40 if you're not 40,
Mm-hmm.
and you on some, like, to me it's weirdo shit. And Nikki can rap, but I'm good. Like, the whole Young Money camp, this looks weird to me nowadays. I hate to say it. The whole camp. I mean, you got Wayne, putting out, that mess of the Carter 6. Hold on,
Mm-hmm.
let me see what I got here. Did you see them throwing trash at Drake?
Absolutely. I was just about to bring that up. That was wild.
They're throwing trash at you. Like,
Oh, what
hold on, let me
is
see if I got a clip of that.
happening?
Since I got a Drake fan in the chat, let's see if I
Mm-hmm.
think I got a
The
clip of
fan
that.
base, his own fan base, is getting tired of these shenanigans, mate.
Well, he
And
debuted his new song, and it debuted at number 23 on the
what new song?
charts on the
The one with
Billboard, and
Central
which is
C?
kind of for him. I don't know. I don't listen to Drake. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Listen, that song where he's
This
got
is
with
him.
Central C.
Time of my life out here. We've had some incredible shows, some incredible crowds.
Just sounds so moist. Let's play it again. Like,
Ukraine, everything. Toilet paper, phones, bottles.
That would all. Can I see you as my crush? That would all.
What is going
Can I see you as
on?
my crush?
you don't see this at the Chris Brown show.
That would all. Can I
Come get
see
your
you as my
boy,
crush?
man.
Look at it, it's like
Come get your
multiple.
boy.
Look, how many bottles is it? This is one.
That would all.
This
Can I see you as my
two,
crush?
3.
Oh,
Whoa!
man. Oh
Drake
man.
is
Go,
falling
somebody
off.
go get him.
Drake has definitely fallen.
He's caused it on
I mean, he just
himself.
listen. He,
He caused
he's
it on himself. He
it's his
knows it.
fault.
He knows. Yep, he knows.
No, they did sample the Legend of Zelda. Yeah, they did.
Yep.
I mean, listen, he. I think the beef with Kendrick did a lot more
Hmm.
damage than he's letting on,
It
and
sure did. But what made him think he was a good matchup for Kendrick in the first place? Even though he's
his
been
track
baited for a
record.
long time. But
Well, I mean, you thought I'm Drake. I got the star power, and you thought you was finna Meek Mill him,
mm,
and you know he gave you a love tap.
he sure
Um,
did.
he gave you a love tap. I want to say Euphoria was the first response. Like, this is a love tap.
Yep.
Don't get personal.
Mm-hmm.
Then Drake's like, okay, well, I'm gonna take it there. I mean, listen,
Mm-hmm.
it's certain cats you just don't spar with because they're like
Yep.
they rap, but they're petty too. Like, but him like just focus, like, dude, just focus on doing good music. But I think people are starting to look at the kind of music you make, and it's like, yo, it's yeah, Jerem, he really pulled the curtain back on him, like, yo, this dude really a bitch. Then you come out
Mm-hmm.
instead of saying, I'm gonna make, I'm going back to what got me here. Then
Mm.
what did I miss? And it sounds like an emotional love letter to rappers who no longer fuck with you, or rappers
Right.
that you helped in the past. What did I miss?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds moist, and the fact that you're suing the record label that
Mm-hmm.
helped
It don't
build
make
you up,
sense.
right? It just you coming off very very emotional. Then, like, did you see like the album cover? Yeah, the album's supposed to be coming out in
Yeah,
October.
yep.
You
Yep, I
you
saw
look
it.
zesty in the you look zesty. Let me see if I can find it. For those who haven't seen it, let me see if I can find it real quick.
Drake's a mess, man.
Drake album
But
cover.
that's what he gets. Like, he should have known, like, Kendrick is something else. I'm a Kendrick fan, but knowing Kendrick these last three albums and stuff, and see him in his acting phase and that, like, you're messing with a madman.
Well, you messing with a rapper.
That
You,
too.
I think Kendrick. Listen, I think Kendrick would have let him off the hook with after Euphoria. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, look, it's levels. It's levels to this.
There
Um,
is. Cause what's that track? In the disses. What was it? Not six 616. That
yeah.
alone was like, that alone should have let you know. Come on. 'Cause a lot of people didn't like that track, but if you go back and listen to it, a lot of it's come to fruition.
I mean, but he point it's certain people like you don't fuck with, like,
Mm-hmm.
because like they really break you down. Like, even with, let's go back to him and Pusha T. Like, you thought you was
Mm.
finna get you thought you was finna get a Meek Mill, and you're gonna get
Mm-hmm.
a back to back off of him, and it was like, nah, let me pack you the fuck up, and life changed for you. I mean,
It
listen,
sure
think
did.
about it. You come out of Pusha beef. We find out you got a child.
Mm-hmm.
Um, now that's exposed to the world. That's like, oh, that's your baby mama's a porn star. Oh,
Yeah.
how you get
Wow.
down? Like, this is how you get down? Like, and that's off you just name, just dropping my wife's name. Like, let me,
Mm-hmm.
let me let me put you out here. Like, life changed for you publicly. You
Sure
know,
did.
life changed. Like, now you got to bring your son out here, and you
Yep.
know, you know, deadbeat motherfucker playing border patrol. But Drake is, I mean, like the whole crew is it's been a downhill turn. I would say this, it's been a downhill turn from them since he lost the battle with Kendrick because Wayne
Mm-hmm.
comes out and he drops the Carter 6, and
Mm.
then you got this nut Nikki out here, you know, offering to pay another man $10 million to stomp her husband out in so
Right.
many words, like the whole crew is loony, and it's
And the
you
funny
know
thing is, you got the feds watching that because you was calling for the feds not too long ago because of what is it? What's his name? Top dot another TDE member. Matt,
yeah.
what's his name? Matlock or something along those lines?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about. Though. Listen, she's batshit crazy. This listen,
she
this
is. She
this
don't make
stick
no
to
sense.
stick to selling. Listen, you're not going to win in the realm of social media. Stick to selling records.
Well,
Do
she
what
ain't
you
got
do
one
best.
right now. Her
That's
little,
why I was like,
her,
I thought she had an album coming out. Like you just
nope.
like it's like this beef just came out of left field. Like there's Bryant and Nicki Minaj. What the hell is this? Like
Unless she's dropping it sometime because um, they say it's her rival, but I don't think it is. Cardi's coming out with her. She's doing her album rollout right now.
I'm not.
So
I'm not.
there's
Listen, I'm not excited.
not really either, but she's doing it. And Nikki ain't bringing out nothing, no inkling of any new music.
Well, I mean, well, you're a female.
Hmm.
What is? I mean, what is the current state of female rap? Cause
Oh,
because I'm of the mindset of it ain't Nicki, it really ain't Cardi. I think to me, Glorilla's
Glorilla. I
Glorilla's
was gonna say
running.
Gorilla. She's running it right now.
She's
Gorilla.
got people like imitating her style. And I listen, I like
Mm-hmm.
Glorilla. Because she's not talking about how good her sex is every single song. Like it's just something, and she does a very good job of picking good beats.
Yeah.
You know, um, it's another young lady that she's more like a backpacker rapper, but
Mm-hmm.
I think she's up Samara Sin.
I've seen her. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, she's got bars. You know, she's got bars. And she's not really selling the sexiness, but she could.
Mm-hmm.
But she's definitely got bars. But female rap to me is like, it's Glorilla and everybody else. Like, I don't think Cardi's gonna do that well,
Mm-mm.
honestly. Like, unless you talk about your personal stuff, in real
Yeah.
detail. Like,
It's not gonna go well because
no,
her ex-husband is. Yeah, he's back. I like it. I like what Offset's bringing. I'm not gonna lie, I like it.
he's in his bag. He's a little
Mm-hmm.
motivated. But I'm not excited for her. I don't know if a lot of rappers, like if you're not rapping now, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
You got coming off of Clips shit. I mean, hell, you started to start the year off with Kendrick. Then you go
Mm-hmm.
to Clips. Raekwon's new shit, Freddie Gibbs new shit, Jid's
Mm.
dropping Friday. Like
Yep.
you gotta rap. Like you gotta rap now, and that's where I'm at with it. Like that's why. Oh, okay, well, I will do. Yeah, well, Benzino. If you watch last week's episode, Venus. Hello,
Now,
no.
now, who advised Benzino to jump on that? That young, what is he trying to prove? Like, why?
It was the goofiest. Listen, it was the goofiest shit I've seen in a long time. Because, dude, you're like damn near 60, trying to sound like one of these young boys. Like
Mm-hmm.
you got goons, you got the Clips and Stendos, like
Right. And here
boss.
comes Benzino.
Like you got an AARP subscription. Calm down. Like you get the senior citizen discount. And listen, it's nothing wrong with that. If you're listening to this and you get, there's
Mm-hmm.
nothing wrong with that. Like, but embrace your age. But he had
Age. No, you wanted to be out with the young ones. Like,
But check this out. He 50 Cent made fun of him, and here's his
well,
response,
let's
clapping
see.
back at 50.
What did 50 say first? Hold on.
Okay, let me break this down. So 50 was for mocking him on Instagram, like what is this old, pretty much what we was doing. What is this old man
Mm-hmm.
doing? Like, hang it up. But Benzino, he wants to get in the algorithm, and this is what he had to say.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, motherfuckers is feeling it, but I see your man Curtis posted it, right? And I'm like, this nigga really, he really fuck with Zeno, huh? I mean, what you should be doing, Kurt, is explaining to little Bruce Leroy while Sleeves and Diddy and a bunch of niggas was slutting around. I think you're gonna have to owe him an explanation when he gets older. Don't act like we ain't see you on the beach with your Bugs Bunny plate with the camera taking pictures. Yeah, you was in your feelings, huh? Nah, Curtis, it's not a good look. But I tell you what, though, the boxing challenge still there, Curtis, for the celebrity. I'm down to make a couple of M's. I'll go 3 rounds with your goofy ass. That's number one. Number two, why don't you see if you could put out a song better than Y and Z and a video better than that? That's just my mic drop video. Finish shoot the real video. Oh yeah, go stream my new movie. Right, TKO is the #1 movie on. Actually, it's the #5 movie in the country. That's including Netflix and Prime. Yeah, the #1 movie on Tubi. TKO.
Say what now?
Hold on.
What movie is this?
You said
What?
I'm sorry. We're going to fact check this.
No, go find it.
Benzino, TKO. Jesus, it's not even showing up. Movie. What's this? The #1 on Tubi. He said it's #1. Oh, we've got a.
Oh God.
Oh, we got a
Who's
trailer.
directed by?
Hold on, is it a real? Hold on. Is this okay by Chris Stokes?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, we've got to watch the. Listen, we've got to watch the trailer. We've got to watch the trailer. Listen, we pull up the trailer real quick. We have got to watch the trailer for this. We'll come back to this in a second.
That.
Okay, let me get out of this. Let me get out of it. We have got to watch the trailer. Okay, he said it's what, #1? Okay, we got to check this out.
In the top 5.
I saw Chris Stokes directed it. Oh God,
that's what I saw.
Marcus
right
Houston
straight
is
off
in
the
it.
rip. Yeah, I was just like, huh?
Marcus Houston is in it. Okay, hold on. Let me get it set up here because I want to give him his just due. For those who need something to watch, TKO.
It's on Tubi.
Okay. No, he said it's #1 in the country, #5 on Netflix. Okay, let's go.
Oh, it's got him in it.
Look, I want to help you, okay? I don't need any handouts. Come on, Sean, what are you doing with your life now? Living in a crap apartment? I know you owe Big Phil a lot of money. The street fighting thing is blowing up. We're making a lot of money. I could use your help. You got any prospects? As a matter of fact, I do. Young kid that could be a champion. Yes, son. Sean, T, y'all get down here.
What the hell's he doing here?
He's here to help train you.
I didn't ask for that. I don't need no training from no has-been.
You know what, little man? I've never heard your name ringing in no one's arena and in no one's marquee. The only Sean they know is me. Now glove up, then I'll train you.
All right, old man, let's see what you got. When you left, I was so mad. All I ever wanted was to be a better person than you.
I can't box for you. You got to box now. Read yourself. You want to be great or you mediocre?
I want to be great.
Then be great.
Let me pause this shit for a second.
Well,
is this supposed to be like Hood Rocky?
I was about to say, what is this, Rocky?
This is supposed.
Ooh.
This
But
is
it's
supposed
nice
to be
to see
doing
he's got
numbers.
work. I
I
haven't seen
mean,
that guy in
this
ages. What's his name? Robert
ages.
Richard. Yeah, I ain't seen him in ages.
Okay, let's try to finish this out.
Never hated me. This entire time it's been all you. You just have to find that dog inside of you and unleash him. What you do? This has always been about you. You deserve this life, not me. Win or lose, I'm just happy that I finally got to be your father.
Yeah, it's a hard no for me. Yeah, it's a hard no. Benzino.
His name's Big Phil in it. That's his name,
Jesus.
Big Phil.
Hey, beautiful. Benzino, come on. What are we doing?
Number one
You were
movie in the
bragging.
country. I'm on IMB. It says it's got 8.0 stars. They like it so far. They say it's good. It's got a nice little outcome.
Well, let
Decent
me
film.
newsflash. I don't watch Tubi. I'm sorry.
I don't watch Tubi either.
I don't. You know, if you're a Tubi fan, you know, I'm. You know, maybe you can check it out for us. Give us a review at a later time. I don't watch shit on Tubi. After I tried watching it, and it was like some homemade shit. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Then he had the nerve to have commercials. I'm good. But speaking of, I'm good. Where we going with it next? What I got? Well, since you just this is falls in line. I want your thoughts on this clip I found,
All
and
right.
let me know if you agree with the statements made in this video. Okay, are we good?
Okay.
I wish I could just jump screens. Okay, all right. All right, check out this clip real quick.
All right.
They have reached out to me in my DMs, and I was kind of ignoring it, just leaving them on red because I'm not interested. And today they consider
Okay.
my answer. This morning I had a shampoo appointment. And so I answered, and they were like, "Am I disturbing you?" And I said, I don't converse with men that I don't know." And they said, "Well, let's change that." And I said, "Well, I'm actually on the way to go get my hair done. You gonna contribute to that?" They sent a long paragraph asking me to explain why they should do that. And they said now they understand the kind of woman that I am, on and on and on. And I said, "No problem. No worries. Have a good day." I feel like this.
Excuse me, Mr.
I pay
Boosh.
for I keep my nails done, keep my toes done. So nails, toes every month. I get my hair done every month. This is the luxury style. I keep my hair up, right? So getting my hair done every month. Nails, toes, hair. I own my home. I got an acre of land. I have to get my grass cut. I get my yard work done by myself. All of that is covered by myself. I have a nice body. I get that done in the gym. I have a gym membership. I clothe my nice body with nice clothes. And so I have to go shopping, and I wear makeup, which I enjoy. And in the comments, I don't care what you got to say about makeup, but I also spend money on that. And so to keep this up, I also eat on a meal plan that I have created. And so for that meal plan, I have to go grocery shopping to eat off of the meal plan that I have created. And so all of this takes money. All of this takes money to upkeep this. And so why am I having free conversations? And it is okay. It is okay if you don't feel the way that I feel and you are having free conversations. But I think about this, especially if you're messaging me when I'm on the way to an appointment where I'm about to spend hundreds of dollars to get my hair washed, and I'm continuing to have this appointment where I'm spending $100
Shut
on
up.
myself, and you're
Please
interested in me?
shut her up.
I don't have for a woman. You know, a woman who
No,
takes great
I
care of
don't
herself
agree.
and does great. Think about whether you're having phone conversations. I treat my phone like it still has minutes, and you're not. That's it. Love you. Bye.
Thoughts. Let me take this down. Thoughts. Well, look,
The
I'll start,
hell?
and I'll let you listen.
What?
This is a woman. If I was single, I would not approach. I'm
Oh.
gonna tell you why. I would tell you
Mhm.
why I'm not approaching this woman. For you to come out, in the introduction, and I don't care where you were going. I'm trying to get to know you. We're not even haven't even
Mhm.
exchanged contact information.
Right.
But you're leading off with, I'm on my way to go get this done. You want to contribute to that? Like, yo, I don't care how good you look, what your status is,
Mhm.
how you're living,
Mhm.
and all of that stuff is great. But your
Right.
initial, just because I caught you in the middle of going, so it's like me catching you in a grocery store, and I'm like, yo, what's going
Mhm.
on, Miss Lady? I saw you on aisle 6. You was looking nice. Just want to know,
Yeah.
can we exchange contact information? And the next thing coming out of your mouth is, I still got to go to the frozen food outlet. Are you going to contribute to that? Like, yo, no, no, no,
Oh.
like no. But listen, it's so many. It was so many women in the comments like, yeah, girl, you stood on business. Like, no, that's the kind of business that gets you lonely, ladies.
You're shucked up with a pet. That's where it's gonna leave you.
Yeah.
What?
Roof, roof.
What? Oh.
But that
What does your vanity and all of that got? What? What did I just hear?
I
And
mean,
then
listen.
later on, she's gonna be regretting that because she's like, I said some stupid shit. No, you really did.
No, I get. Listen, I get you. You don't listen, and all of that sounds good, and not just it sounds good. It is good that you take care of yourself and you doing all that. But to to the initial contact with a man, because he caught you on the way to an appointment. He's like, I want to get to know you, and first thing you do is reach for the trick bag. I'm good. Like, I don't listen. I don't give a damn how bad you is. If
Mm-hmm.
if that's where you're leading me, like, I watched them gold digger prank videos.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, when they try to talk to the girl and the girl's like, nah, and it's not like the dudes look busted, but
Mm-hmm.
they're like, okay, well, you have a nice date, and they get in a nice car, the
The
vibe
nice
change,
car.
like,
Yeah.
that's what she was giving me. Like, I could have, caught you at the gas station, and you can be like, well, you gonna contribute to this gas? Like, no, I'm good,
Mm.
sweetheart. I'm good. I'm good. 'Cause we haven't even got to the part where I could get to see you, do your meal plan, or you in the gym. Like, we haven't even got
Mm-hmm.
there. So I don't know but you coming out, not with your
The
phone
first
number.
thing you're looking for is money.
I'm good. I'm good.
That's weird.
But
Oh
but
my
that
gosh.
is
This is the world we're living in right now.
that. I
Come
mean,
on,
it is.
these.
It's like you. I mean, I'm glad I'm married. Like, whew, whew.
The
This new age dating
insecurities.
shit, like, this is,
Mm-mm.
oh, like, what can you do for me? Like, um, honestly, baby, this hard dick and bubblegum at this point. You haven't earned. You ain't earned
Oh
nothing else.
God,
Like,
dick and bubble
I mean,
gum.
it's like, listen, when we're just getting to know each other, and like, you're leading, like, that is for a man, that is so off-putting. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
you're leading with what you need financially, not, you know, um, I'm going to get my hair done. Well, I would love to take you out tonight and see how you look. All dolled up and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You look amazing now, but I'm pretty sure you get your hair done. It's gonna take it to a whole nother level, sweetheart. Like, let's get there. Not I'm going to get my hair
Right.
done. You want to contribute to this? Like, nah,
That's
nah.
crazy. And leading with all of that as well. Like that's wild to me. You're not looking for a man. You're just
Well,
looking
I mean,
for upkeep.
that's why. Listen, and that kind of mindset is why a lot of women are single, and a lot of women
Mm-hmm.
stay single. You can't
Yeah.
when you come. Listen, there's nothing wrong with having standards. Like, this is the
Right.
kind of
Right.
dude I'm on, and this is what the kind of lifestyle I'm trying to have with the dude.
Mm-hmm.
But when you coming like that, I tell her I got 5 on it. Listen,
I
she
guess she
probably.
thought by offering her table like that, that's gonna get her somewhere.
But it don't. It turns men like, and this is a man speaking.
Mm-hmm.
It turns like it's sexy that you got like the words of James Fox. She got her own. Like, that's sexy
Mm-hmm.
that you got all that. But we haven't even got to the point where I get to experience what that's like up close when you're leading with your hand out. Like the
Mm-hmm.
chicks talking about, Cheesecake Factory is you can't take me to the Cheesecake Factory, motherfucker. I go to the Cheesecake Factory.
What? Take
Cheeseburger,
me
spring
to the
rolls.
cheesecake
Listen,
factory. I don't care. I like food.
I go at least once a month.
I go
Cheeseburger,
anywhere.
spring rolls. If you go,
Ooh,
cheeseburger, spring rolls.
cheeseburger spring rolls.
Listen,
That's wild right there.
no,
Don't
listen,
that's a
no,
lot going
listen,
on.
no. I'm telling you, listen. I tried it. It's it's
Let me
it's
look this up.
it's cheeseburger, spring rolls, and the
Mm-hmm.
dipping sauce that they have for it. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like some like Thousand Island and mixed with some like other stuff. You dip them in the. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
god. I might
Oh
have to go to.
wow. They do look good.
And they cut them in half, and like the beef is
Mm-hmm.
cooked, and it's like it's seasoned properly, and it's got oh god. But my mouth is giving me get a sip of water, but it's been a couple weeks since I had some of those spring rolls.
But that's just wild. Like, just can we hear that again? I know, but can we just hear that again,
Okay,
please?
hold on. Let me pull it back up. So many clips up here. So many clips.
I've got that meme to my face. You know that Star Trek meme where the guy's just putting his hand to his face, like, huh? That's the Drake
Okay, hold
shit going
on.
to
I
the
did close it
Cheesecake
out. I'll pull
Factory.
it back up.
Listen, food is food.
No, I'm
Okay,
listening.
I don't care where you go, where we go. I'm gonna eat. I ain't bougie.
Cheesesteak Factory is and it's not it's not cheap. Once you get appetizers, your entrees, your desserts, it's not
Mm.
cheap. Okay, but I'm gonna play it again. Let me pull it back up. Going to Cheesecake Factory. Listen, Cheesecake Factory
That's like saying the
is a
equivalent
welcome
to that
thing in my household.
here. Over here is like saying Nando's. Don't take anyone to Nando's. Now I love me. I used to
Okay.
hate me some Nando's, but I love me some Nando's now. You can't get me out of there.
Mhm.
But people see that like the
Well, I
saying,
mean,
don't
you
go to Cheesecake Factory, don't go to
listen. It's
Nando's.
the thought that counts.
It is. Listen, I'm okay
Okay,
with a
but here's
two-piece and
this
some
lady again
chips.
for those who coming in. The divine, but you listen. You got women like this who want a little bit more. Listen, haven't even
Well,
got dude hadn't even talked to her on the phone. Don't
she
know
better make
her
space
social
for her
status yet.
cats.
But
Hmm.
okay,
Make a lot of
we'll
room
check
for
this out
cats,
for those
lady.
coming in late.
I pay too much money for my upkeep to be having free conversations. I had somebody reach out to me. They have been reaching out to me in my DMs, and I was kind of ignoring it, just leaving them on red because I'm not interested. And today they consistently message me. And so I said, okay, I'll answer. This morning I had a shampoo appointment. And so
Mm-hmm.
I answered, and they were like, "Am I disturbing you?" And I said, I don't converse with men that I don't know." And they said, "Well, let's change that." And I said, "Well, I'm actually on the way to go get my hair done. You gonna contribute to that?"
Pause
Now,
it right
yeah, go ahead.
there. Could have shut this down and said you're just not interested.
Go
But you
ahead.
wanted their attention. You like the little chase. You want this attention. And now you're trying to be boss lady by saying now you're going to contribute to my hair appointment. What? What we doing here?
No, but
Girl.
did hold up? Did you catch it though? Like how it went from, am I bothering you?
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like instead of you've been leaving them on red instead of this,
Yeah,
I'm not interested in cope. Just flat out just block them if it's because you looked to know it.
exactly.
Let's go back and analyze the game tape, fans.
Out to
Mm-hmm.
me in my DMs, and I was kind of ignoring it, just leaving them on red because
Like she sounds like she's tired of this dude. He's one of them. Good morning, Queen.
Mm-hmm. How
Good
you
morning,
doing?
beautiful.
You okay?
He sounds like one of
Which
them
is
because
not a bad thing.
no, it's not a bad thing. But if you're not interested and you're not
Then
even
shut
trying to
it
vibe,
down.
shut it down. But you were in. Listen, what she's leaving out here is that she was responding. And it might have been like, well, I'm doing just fine. And I'm not gonna
That
make it
too.
more. I'm not gonna make it more than that. But she might have just, the simple reply, "I'm having a good day and yourself," and whatever. But he feels comfortable to you to continue to, listen, no man worth of quality. And let me speak to all the fellas out there. No man worth of quality is going to be texting you and in your DM and you're not responding.
Mm-hmm. That too.
We're not listen. I don't care how bad you are. We're not doing it. We would only do something like that if that's like your old lady, that's your woman, and y'all going through something.
Mm-hmm.
Then you
Mm-hmm.
might be continuously texting like, I fucked up. Let me. Good morning,
Yeah.
beautiful. Is anything you need? What are you doing for lunch? Like that's different. A chick you trying to get to know, if you're a man of quality, but let's get let her. I haven't
Mm-hmm.
said this in a long time. Please continue.
I'm not interested. And today they consistently message me, and so I said,
Uh-huh.
okay, I'll answer. This morning I had a shampoo appointment. And so I answered, and they were like, "Am I disturbing you?" And I said, I don't converse with men that I don't know." And they said, "Well, let's change that." And I said, "Well, I'm actually on the way to go get
Hold,
my
pause it
hair
right there.
done. You go?"
Go ahead.
The man's in your DMs, right? You're saying you don't converse with men that you don't know. So how you expect? Mm,
But no, did you catch the setup though? Did you catch the setup? Like, beautiful. It does sound like she letting it go for the 40.
mm,
I'm just being. Here's where I'm picking up on. You've been ignoring him, been ignoring him, been ignoring him.
mm-hmm.
So he's obviously showing you he's interested, and you can
Interested.
it's you got to get him out because it's thirst because he's drooling all over you because
Mm-hmm.
you're kind of bothered and irritated because he's after you.
Yep. I
You
said that
wait
likes to chase.
until it's time to go get your hair done
Mm-hmm.
to even want to try to engage in a conversation. Did you catch that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So now I'm about to go spend some money. Let me see if this sucker who's obviously lusting after me because he don't know you,
Mm-hmm.
so he's lusting after you.
Right.
Let's see if he's willing to, you know, break a little bread. Let's see how serious he really
Mm-hmm.
is.
Yeah.
But you wait until it's time to go get your hair done to do that.
Mm.
The serial killer. But let's please continue.
You gonna contribute to that? They sent a long paragraph asking me to explain why they should do that, and they said now they understand the kind of woman that I am. On and on and on. And I said, no problem, no worries. Have a good day. I feel like this.
Let me pause it. Let me pause it here because he sent you a long paragraph because that's listen that was very off putting. Like you haven't
Mm-hmm.
you haven't conversed with me and in real conversation because she doesn't say I know this guy, we've been talking back and forth,
Mm-hmm.
like no, he's been in my DMs
No
like blowing
DMs.
me, he's been blowing me up, and she looks like very irritated, and now it's time for me to go spend some money.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to
And you
reach
lead
into
with,
your
I don't converse with strangers I don't know or men I don't know. That's what
I
that
don't
was
do
her leading.
like you sound you sound like a thought pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And the next minute or so really kind of drives home the point for me. Like this is not a woman of I would want to be bothered with, because
Mm-hmm.
instead of this, like, well, ladies, you gotta understand that your time is precious. No, she goes on to tell you about. I'll let her tell you.
I pay for I keep my nails done, keep my toes done. So nails, toes every month. I get my hair done every month. This is a luxury style. I keep my hair up, right? So getting my hair done every month. Nails.
So you basically take care of your basic
Take care of
needs,
your basic needs.
because this doesn't, most women that I know get their hair done, get their nails
Mm-hmm.
done, get their
Mm-hmm.
toes done. So we haven't. How, I'm waiting for the part where you stand out,
Right.
because this sounds like basic woman healthcare. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
keeping it above most.
Yep.
well,
Fair.
most
Yeah.
well most with the hair, some women just like to go natural. I
Mm-hmm.
get that, but you know the nails and the toes, most women
It's
keep
all
it
basic things.
basic. We're basic. So I'm waiting for her to sell me, because this sounds like she's advertising at this point
Mm-hmm.
to to the to social media, like this is the kind of woman I am, and you need to find yourself to my DMs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but let's
Toes,
go.
hair. I own my home. I got an acre of land. I have to get my grass cut. I get my yard work done by myself. All of that is covered by myself.
Well,
Basic things.
well, it's nice that you own a home. Home ownership is good,
Good. Yeah.
but if you single, who else is going to get your yard done unless you either do it yourself or you pay somebody to do
Right.
it? So I'm not okay. You knew what it was. You wanted the property, maintaining the property. That is a basic. That's a basic
Basic
thing.
thing.
I'm still waiting on what she turns into, goes to the next, even down to her home. Like,
You do all of
is
those things.
this is
Why do
basic
you need him
stuff.
to pay for your hair or whatever, your appointments and stuff? Let's just keep playing.
You've been maintaining this, and
Mm-hmm.
it's another thing, like to okay, we'll wait till she finishes, showing us her resume.
I have a
Mm-hmm.
nice body. I get that done in the gym. I have a gym membership.
You have a nice body.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
we're coming across very superficial here, because I
Mm-hmm.
have it. I have a gym membership. Like, I know chicks that can stay in shape and they don't have to go to the gym. They do home workouts. Like,
Right.
I'm waiting for the, you know, how can I put this? You're the prize. Part of this. She's
Mm-hmm.
giving me her resume. I'm waiting for it. Like, this is basic. Um. Okay, let's go.
I clothe my nice body with nice clothes. And
I would hope so.
Right.
I would hope you're not wearing like dingy, torn up, raggedy clothes. I would hope you clothe
Right.
yourself nice. Is this her way of alluding to I wear Dior or
Just
Chanel
wear
or
labels and stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice clothes. So that means I'm labeled.
yeah, very we're still basic.
so I
Mm-hmm.
have to go shopping. And I wear makeup,
I
which
have
I
to go
enjoy. And
shopping.
in the comments, I don't care what you got to
Makeup.
say about makeup, but I also spend money on that. And so to keep this up, I also eat on a meal plan that I have created. And so for that meal plan, I have to go grocery shopping to eat.
What's this got to do with anything?
She's giving us a resume here,
For what?
but
Right. This is all basic, normal stuff. You gotta eat. Okay.
I got to go grocery shopping. Like,
We
don't
all
be
go
hard.
grocery shopping. What are you talking about here? What? I got a car. I got this high level car, so I got to get that maintained. And what else are you going to tell us? That is all basic.
Beautiful.
I opened the front door to my house to step outside to go to get into my car. Hello, what are we doing here? What has this got to do with anything? What has this got to do with meeting someone and maybe trying to start something? What is all of this?
I'm waiting for the standout part. Like,
Yeah.
if you like,
What are you getting to? I don't understand.
I'm waiting for the part that takes it to another level. I'm in shape. I'm also a fitness trainer. Okay, cool. She's really into that. You know, I have a dedicated meal plan. I went to culinary school to be a chef. Okay, that makes you
Okay.
stand out a little bit more. You taking the extra step. Married couples do listen, beautiful. I get someone to edge my yard every 2 weeks. I cut my own
Just
grass,
because
but
you know how to flambe some shit, yeah, doesn't mean anything.
and her meal plan
What?
may be, hot pockets and Cheetos. We don't fucking know. It may be noodles and we don't
Where are we
know.
going with this?
But this is, mind you, it went from, are you going to pretty much get my hair
Hair
done
done?
to now you running off your resume.
All the things I have to do. Like, are you building this base off? These are the things that you're going to have to deal with and contribute to be with me. Is this where we're going with this?
This is. I guess she's giving the resume to anybody else that is interested in hitting her DMs.
That this is what you're going to have to contribute to.
You're gonna have to pay like you wait. But let her continue because I'm waiting for the standout part of this resume.
Eat off of the meal plan that I have created. And so all of this takes money. All of this takes money to upkeep this.
Yep.
And so why am I having free conversations? And it is okay. It is okay if you don't feel the way that I feel and you are having free conversations. But I think about this, especially if you're messaging me when I'm on the way to an appointment where I'm about to spend hundreds of dollars to get my hair washed, and I'm continuing to.
Well, hold on. See, you someone that you a thought pocket right there. It's like how am I supposed to know? Because we don't talk. I don't have your number. How the hell I'm supposed to know where you going when I sent you this message?
And what does it matter where you're going?
But no, but I'm just going off what she said. She threw it in there. Like especially when I'm going somewhere and about to go spend hundreds of dollars. Like he was supposed to know that. Remember, he was trying to get to know you. He was trying to change her to get to know you. Yeah. You let it go for the 40, baby. You let it go for the 40.
I have this appointment where I'm spending $100 on myself, and you're interested in me? No, I don't have free conversations. And I implore you, if you are a woman who takes great care of herself and does great things for herself and keeps herself up, think about whether you're having free conversations. I treat my phone like it still has minutes and you're not using mine up. That's it. Love you. Bye.
Heifer, if you just don't go on OnlyFans, because I don't know what we're doing.
She might have one.
She probably does.
Listen. I would listen at this point. I would assume she does. Take this off to say it. And like I said, nice one.
She'll get lonely, then she'll start reaching back out to these same people that she's not having free conversations with anymore. Hey, you remember me?
I mean, but every initial conversation is free. Like you don't get to beautiful. Like how am I supposed to get to know that you do all this awesome stuff if I got to come leading with my wallet? Like I'm good. Because it's women that look just as good and even better that will, give me a conversation, and they're not with their hand out.
That's
This is
This
is the world we live in.
That's
this is
weird.
the world we live in. Oh,
Like
okay.
All that money make room for cats or dogs or a rabbit. I don't know.
Them the ones that be alone. Yeah, them the ones that be alone and then wondering why, nobody's chasing after them. Nobody's setting them up. I'm just saying.
Good. Nope.
Okay, well, we're gonna take a quick break, but I got something,
Okay.
seeing as how this is an anniversary, a very special anniversary. I'm gonna play this clip while let me go give me a sip of water. Now we'll be right back.
Okay.
Appreciate Shocky for hanging out with me tonight. But check this out. Um, check this video out real quick, and since it's the anniversary.
Fucking life. What the fuck is you talking about? Yeah, right there, nigga. Straight smoke signal. It's chestnut checkers. Big Buddy had to eat a couple of them, but he got his signal off. He ready to shoot the fade with Larry the Lobster, but he already know he outnumbered. But as soon as that hat hit the ground, nigga, every super tough nigga in the area start scrambling. Thank God he got that signal off, because now he getting jumped by the racists. Now I know they racist because these niggas swimming in khakis. Who the fuck does that, nigga? Bro, if these niggas don't hurry the fuck up. This first nigga coming down used to set the edge for Virginia Tech. Look at that shit, nigga. At first, he just wanted to calm the situation down because it was still too many of them, nigga. But now we got reinforcements coming. No, not the security guard. Black Aquaman, nigga. Hey, once they seen this shit happen, they confused the Caucasians, nigga. They start scrambling. Bro, they're in the fucking water now. What the fuck? Bro, that smurder hat got him Black Aquaman and two other tough niggas. And you thought that he was just going to stop because now he's safe? Hell no. It's time to get my lick back, nigga. These niggas march down. They're like the nation of domination. Now I know it's finna get good. You know why? Because these niggas got on jeans and sneakers and they pull their pants up in unison. Now they want to talk. Dude, let me explain. It was your guy. He fucking started. Oh, what the fuck? He smacked your bitch on the couch. She saw shit and Karen screaming. That Karen screamed. They said, all of a sudden, the big man of all time up. This motherfucker ran to the ring, get his ass whooped at the Royal Rumble. I know shit, but look in the green dress. She done turned this shit into pandemonium because she hit the fake police. Survivor Series, bitch. She gets your ass whooped like everybody else. It's ass whoopings everywhere, and the real police done showed up, and they got pepper spray. But ain't none of that stopping Ashley from getting her ass whooped. She got mollywopped and tossed over the top rope into the river water, back to the square circle. Now that Chad and Brad know the police is there, they back tough again. They came from under there like some roaches. Nation of domination don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You finna get slid anyway. This where it's fucked up. Big Brad right there ran under the pier, jumped in the water, left his homie out there. Now somebody mama got sent to the Sandman, and that ass whooping was for him. Where are their fucking parents? Well, I'm glad you asked. Brad and Chad's dad trying the same shit, but hold on. They've been whooping ass for way longer, nigga. This is gonna get ugly. Hey, go watch OG come through here thumping shit, nigga. He came through swinging them bitches like King on Tekken. But he didn't come by himself. He brought Mrs. Molly Whopper and her sister. Right when I was watching to see if they kick Karen into Uncle Jesse. No, nigga, fuck that. I'm on break. OG chasing him down because he's going to give you the ass whooping he owe you. Hey, remember Karen? I told you Jesse said anybody could get it. Bro, he had her look like Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, nigga. He took 2 inches off her height, nigga. You for sure going to jail. Hey, look, Cutting the Yellow, I'm not going to let you get fucked up by yourself. Look at this assist right here. Push that bitch right into the police. Hey, back up, bitch. Get your wrinkly ass. Yeah, but cops pushed Karen on her keister. What they going to say about that on Fox News? Nigga, nothing. Now, bro, going to jail, and that shit sucks. But it was kind of necessary. Y'all tried to jump the security guard. Please stop fighting.
Okay. And we are
Well, happy
back.
anniversary. That was when it went down the first time. That was just amazing to watch. There was so many moving parts to all of that right there. That was phenomenal. Will we ever see a site like that again? Who knows?
Oh man. DM, look who came back.
Hey, damn my opinion. Welcome back.
She took her nap and came back. Well, they still up that live. Oh, right. All right. What I got? I already used that clip. Well, since you in the video game, I wanted to kind of bring this. It's a serious enough topic. Okay, let me make sure I got the right one.
All
I
right.
want you to catch this video, and get your opinion. Where we at?
By the
Yeah.
way,
Uh
you're messed up.
huh.
I've gotten to a certain point in my game and I'm upset. I am so mad, real mad,
Okay, we
real
can talk
mad.
about it. What part did
Real,
you mess up at?
okay, you can't go any further because you know you'll still give me spoilers. But somebody dead. Somebody dead. Drama.
I didn't want to
I
tell
was not
you.
expecting it. I was so pissed.
I didn't want to tell you.
Drama.
I,
I was
I did not
so
want to tell you.
pissed. That I'm mad at my game
Listen,
right now. I don't like that guy.
I
That
didn't want to.
you know, I
I
don't
didn't
like
want.
the new
Hold on,
guy.
hold on.
I am
I didn't
super
want to tell you.
astronomical, so pissed. I worked hard to build that guy up. Right? I'm
Listen, I
exploring
had the
the
same
hell out of
feeling.
this damn game to build, build up character, build up strength and stuff. And that part right there, I'm upset
But
by it, but
listen,
it was beautiful. It was absolutely cinematic to
that's
watch
how
it
you
go
push into
down.
the. Listen, that scene there,
Woo!
it sets the mood. Like, listen, it was already kind of a mood when they hit the
Mm-hmm.
island,
Mm-hmm.
but that
Mm-hmm.
scene there is like, okay, because like you don't have a clue that
Nope.
that's about to happen.
Nope.
You like,
All I know
okay,
is
yeah.
I got there. I came out of the cabin, the cave. Next thing you know, we're just about to throw some rocks, little cute, what we've been doing and reminiscing and keeping up morale.
Oh no.
Two twos, bang. I said, what the hell is happening?
Listen, I can't spoil it.
I know, because I don't know who's gonna play. I think, but
No,
I
well,
mean,
he listen. I will tell you this much: he's dead. You don't see him until you don't get to play again as him until New Game Plus.
listen, I'm
But
upset. That's
let me
all I
know.
can
Hold
tell
on, hold on,
you.
hold on, hold on, hold on. If you think you're upset now,
Mm.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
Mm,
I would just say this:
yeah.
it's closer towards end game. When you
Mhm.
and you'll understand what I'm talking about. If you think you're mad
Yep.
about that moment,
Mhm.
it's a
Mhm.
point in like when you're going towards end game,
Mhm.
and they're gonna reference that moment. It's gonna piss you off again.
Mm. Question: did you do any of the side missions? Like
Yeah,
not that there's a lot of them, but did you do like like there's a couple of puzzles that you have to do? Are you doing? Did you do those?
I did them all.
Oh, okay, cool.
I listen. I went because I was so invested, especially like
Mhm.
after because I don't and
Mhm.
I can't ruin it for you because like you
I
when you
know.
think it's the end of the game, that's really
Yeah.
not the end. That's not the end of the game. Because
Mm.
I'm just gonna I'll give you a teaser.
Okay.
The Paintress is not the final boss.
Oh my god.
I'm just going to
This
tell
game is making
you,
me work.
and listen, like the final boss, official,
Mhm.
and it's not like a soup, well,
Mhm.
wait till you meet the super boss, Simon. Um,
I'm not able. I'm not able. I'm not able right now. But that just where I am because I've only just I'll say this.
you're really out of
I've buried. I've
what
put
they
him to
call Act
rest.
One. You're out of Act One now.
Yeah, I'm out of Act One. Just got into Act Two, and
When you get
that
to Act
alone was a
Three,
lot.
when you get to Act Three, I mean, listen,
Mm.
I can't, I don't want to because
Yeah, don't say anything. It's a lot.
well,
You
I'm just
can't.
that's a teaser. What
Mm.
do you guys listen? Beautiful. We're talking about a video game, Claire Obscure. If you haven't played it, listen. I recommend it to
It's
everyone
good.
because it's it's a RPG game, but the story, the music, the whole
Mm-hmm.
ambiance, it's next level. It's next level, and it's for adults.
Yeah.
It's nothing, no sexual stuff, but it's for it's a lot of grown themes in there. But
Yeah.
Claire Obscure, game of the year. No,
Yeah.
no, no. Listen, no, nothing is touching it. No Wulong, no nothing. Nothing is touching that. Nothing. I mean, it is. Oh
Oof.
man, it's perfect. Listen, I understand how that moment felt for you because you listen. You're
Mm-hmm.
treating it. You're treating it like a RPG, which it is,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like building characters and
Yep.
gear. This guy, I suck at video games. Well, beautiful. It is a bit of a learning curve, but listen, anybody can get into this one. But it is even just go look at the reviews on it. Claire Obscure, um,
Yeah.
Expedition 33. This
Expedition 33.
it is.
Oof.
Listen, you just got out of Act One.
Yeah. I'm just, and you know what? It's showing him because I'm upset. Yeah, it's showing him my gameplay. Like I had to flee some fights because I'm just like, you know what? Let me turn this game off because I can't do it right now. I
No,
just can't do
listen,
it.
wait
It
till you
gets
get
better. I'm sure it
oh,
gets better.
wait till you get to the end of Act Three. Because see, with the I'm
Mm.
gonna tell you this, with the end of Act Three,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not gonna tell you what to do in that moment. It can either end the game right there,
Mm-hmm.
or based on a decision you make, and which is not a bad
Okay.
thing because that can end the story, or you
Yeah.
can continue with the story depending on
Mm-hmm.
another decision you make. The end of Act Two and Act Three,
Mm.
you think you're feeling some way about Act One.
Yeah.
Wait till you get to the end of Act Two, then you get to the end of Act Three,
Mm.
and wait until you get into to the post. Oh man, wait till you get to the post game, and you got to deal with the sister.
Ooh.
Woo.
I'm not like, oh, there's too much, man. But I'll check back in. But
Yeah,
right now, I'm in my fifis. That was a lot to take in. I just couldn't
I,
believe it. I just
I I
like,
didn't want to
no.
prepare you for it. Listen, I wasn't prepared for it.
Because I thought, I was like, okay, I'll tell you what I thought. I thought just come before this happened, right? And I
Mhm.
saw what they call him, the white man. Is it the
Um,
white man? White-headed man?
uh,
I know his name is Reno.
Renault,
Renault, whatever
Renault.
Renault, sorry, Renault,
Yeah.
because it's all French, yeah, Renault. Before I knew of his name and everything like that, I was looking at him when my girl was having the flashbacks, right? And I was like, and then I saw the girl that he was with, and I'm like, wait, is that those two? Is that Gustav and um what's it?
Mael.
Mael? I was looking at him like that. Do you get what I'm saying? I was like, I think I figured this out. I'm like,
Man,
that's
listen,
those two.
I
I'm
don't
like, we're
want
stuck in a
to.
time loop. Like,
This
what
thing
is
is
this?
no. This thing has got so
But
many
then,
moments.
right,
It's got so many. Like I don't want to ruin it for you
yeah,
because I don't
well,
want to tell you
mm-mm,
what's gonna. I don't want to tell you when it's gonna happen or who's involved.
yeah.
But wait until you see um the
Just I'll just wait and
Gomaj.
see.
The Gomaj. You're gonna be like, what
Mm-hmm.
the you're gonna be you thought listen, Act One is a teaser. And that's a hell of a way to end Act One. Act One is a teaser.
Hmm.
Act Two and Act Three. Oh, listen, whoever wrote this script for this game,
Mm-hmm.
oh, they really pulling at your heartstrings. You're listen, you're
Yeah,
invested. You're invested in
yeah.
this
I
story.
am. I am definitely invested in this story because that was a lot. That was a lot.
But
But I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. But yeah, I'm in my Fifi, and I got there today. Today. Well, yesterday. But that's where I got to. So I was just like, woo. And I said, no, let me switch this off.
no,
Mm-mm.
well he listen,
Mm-mm.
and he's gone.
But I got that. Don't stop saying.
No, I'm just listen. I'm just preparing you for it.
Oh man,
But it's
it
gonna
was
piss you.
hard.
It's end of Act 2. It's gonna piss you off because they're gonna reference. It's gonna reference
Mm,
that a little bit. Then Act 3, if you're diligent enough and doing what you're supposed to do,
mm-hmm,
it's
mm-hmm,
gonna be another situation, and you're gonna be like, what the. This it's a
mm,
lot of ebbs and you don't. I'm just gonna tell you that's my only teaser. The Paintress is not the
mm-hmm,
final boss.
mm-mm. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave it there. But
Okay,
yeah.
but check this.
Whew.
Just check out this short clip. For those who kids play video games.
Mm-hmm.
It was this young lady who talked about her kids. It's just a Roblox rant for those that know
Oh,
what Roblox
okay.
is.
I think I saw this. Yep.
Okay, did I put it back up? Okay. Oh, big screen. Okay. All right, check this out, y'all.
Let me put y'all right here because I got a lot to fucking say. I don't know who the fuck created Roblox, but you need your ass beat and your ass needs to be locked the fuck up and the app needs to be completely gone away from the app store. Cannot download it fucking anywhere because let me tell y'all something. Do y'all not have some type of fucking policy or some type of security or something for motherfuckers to fucking go through to play on this fucking game? Why the fuck I'm sitting here laying next to my son editing on my phone and he's spelling out. He's like, Mom, what does this say? I said, okay, spell it out. He's spelling it out. I'm not understanding what he's spelling. So I look over to see what the fuck he's talking about. Why the fuck I look over to my son's screen and I see this shit? That is a motherfucking naked ass character climbing onto the bed with the words at the top saying, take your clothes off. Then I caught another video. A naked character on top of another character spelling out a moan, talking about some Now, mind you, before I recorded the second video, the motherfucker was bouncing up and down on this character. Look, if y'all get in my motherfucking comments and y'all go against anything that I'm saying, or you don't agree with the way that I'm acting or agreeing with what I'm saying, you're a fucking problem because in this household, I do not subject and expose my child to adult conversations or adult things. Point blank, bottom fucking line. This shit is fucking disgusting. Then I said, let me go through this fucking app. Mind you, my son can't fucking read, okay? I'm going through the app. You get to the motherfucking chat. It's a motherfucker in here who's 23 years old calling 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds hot based off of the motherfucking character. Let me just fucking read. Just fucking read. The 23-year-old says, I may be poor, but in person I look so hot. This girl, her name's Lee. I ain't gonna even call out the fucking, but she says, but I'm 12. He says, to be honest, I'm 13. JK, I'm 23, but don't tell anyone. The 23-year-old says, no, I'm sorry. The 12-year-old says, I'm 12, but what would you do if I would have been 10? The 23-year-old goes, I would still date with you. The 12-year-old goes, but are you for real? 13. He goes, yeah, JK, of course, I'm 23. She says, oh, you scared me. He says, so what's wrong with the age I'm at? It's about the beauty in you. Roblox, get it the fuck together. Please get it the fuck together. This is fucking sick. I'm fucking mind blown. And I'm coming from a place of being a parent who is scared of shit like this. Even though I have all boys, it can happen to boys and girls. But this shit right here, I'm fucking disgusted. I'm honestly fucking disgusted. And I just can't. So if you're a parent like me and you care about your fucking kids, and you care about what the fuck they're being exposed to, and you care about them being around and seeing other fucking kids and just all of that fucking shit, take the shit off of your son or daughter's laptop, computer, iPad, tablet, phone. Take it away from their screens. Period, point blank. I'm fucking disgusted. And I cannot wait until his dad wakes up and I tell him this shit. My son is not in trouble, but now I have to explain to him that there are inappropriate things on this app that you're playing on and you can no longer play on it.
All right. It's diabolical. Listen, beautiful. Diabolical
Okay.
ain't the word.
Roblox, because my children play Roblox. I have to
Mm-hmm.
monitor that shit to the highest of levels, because once you click on something like that, it will suggest more. Do you get what I'm saying? Because Roblox is
Mm-hmm.
nothing but servers where people can create these rooms and stuff.
Yep.
That's what Roblox is. You have to heavily now, even to the point. So now to this day, you have to heavily monitor that.
Well, I'm of the mindset of this.
And I wish Roblox would do more, because you can get banned just for swearing. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they still don't, they
You
still
find
don't.
loopholes around it.
Yeah,
You
like,
find. Listen,
it's
I don't
crazy.
allow mine to play any multiplayer type games. Anything that has like online live service and stuff like that, no. Because even when it became a thing, playing games online with other people, like
Yeah.
you remember back in the day, Call of Duty,
Yeah, it was wild. Yeah.
buck wild. It was all kind of, die nigga die. Like it was
Yeah.
the
It still
wild.
happens now and then
It
to this
still does, yeah.
day.
But they've done
Yeah.
a good job of kind of cleaning up some of that stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
no, that multiplayer online service stuff is so dangerous because you create a profile, you don't know
Right.
who's on the other end of that profile. Like he said, you think you're talking to another child
Mm-hmm.
that's into it's a lot of grown people in those spaces.
There is. And a lot of the influencers are grown as well who also play Roblox.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
You have to be careful.
Yep.
Because some of these people that you're thinking you're thinking it's innocent. Or it's Roblox, a grown person wouldn't be interested in it,
Mm-hmm.
but a weirdo would be. Because it's I mean it's for lack of better terms, it's like access to the playground for
Yeah,
weirdos.
for real.
Because I'm gonna be honest, like most respectable adults that I know, most grown adults wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
be interested in a playing Roblox. To me is not interesting at all.
Yeah.
It But that's me. But for someone that has that kind of a sick mind, yeah, it's like I got front row seats to the playground, and
Mm-hmm.
you have, and she was thinking the same thing. Like as a parent, like, oh man, this is kids playing. Like, nah, you gotta monitor. Like, I don't.
You have to monitor it for real. You really have to monitor it. And I go through what servers they've been in and things like that. I'm just like, yo, like, no, we can't be like some servers I've seen. I said, nah, I flag them and say, nah, you can't have that. You can't be in there. It's not for you.
Yeah.
And stuff. I've put in place because there is things you can put in place as well. Like they can't do a lot without my consent.
Yeah. I mean, but you have to do it. Not just with video games, just social media. Period. It's a lot of weird people out there. And you can't just assume that whoever they're talking to is. I mean, how many Chris Hansen shows do you got to watch? That those it's weirdos out there. It is weirdos out there. Be mindful. Online gaming is a weird place. It's always been weird. It used to be like back in the day, it used to be like real heavy on the racism portion of it, but then the creeps kind of migrated over into that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, back in the day, it used to be like I said, the Wild Wild Cats was just saying all kind of stuff. Like if you
All
look up,
kind of stuff online, yeah. Any from well, you know me, GTA 7s from when that went live. Oh
oh
my
man,
god. The stuff I just used to leave the server and find the next one and
yeah,
stuff. But then you always get them coming in, starting shit and just like,
yeah.
yeah.
But and that's that's us as adults, having those
Mm-hmm.
issues. Like imagine a kid not knowing, "Nah, I'm just playing this game to be fun." Um, and Roblox is like I don't see the appeal of it. I watched them play it once or twice. So I'm like, nah,
Mm-hmm.
this just don't. But you have to go in and put all kind of parental controls
Yep.
and you know,
A lot of
uh,
parental controls on it.
get your mommy and daddy's credit card and like
Mm-hmm.
give me the number so I can play and so I can get the same stuff that you got. And kid not fucking
Mm-hmm.
knowing better. Go like, dude, no,
I'm
no,
telling
no.
you, that Robux currency, Jesus Christ. Huh.
To them, it's like, is this this is video digital? Like, no, this is real money.
Mm-hmm. It's
That is
real
coming off
money.
real money that's coming off my card. But
And it goes quick within minutes. You think you're buying them a lot? Huh? By the time you turn around, let's say you put down $20 on it. I think that works out to be about 30 Roblox or something, 1,000 Roblox. That's gone in
mhm.
minutes.
Oh, well, 'cause,
And you think, no,
to them,
you say to them, make that last, okay?
mm-mm. Don't even bother. Like
Don't even bother.
mine, like nothing with dealing with like chat rooms and stuff like that. If you want to play like games, I need something, like a Age of War, or Age of
Mm-hmm.
Z, like some shit like that. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
multiplayer, but it's a lot easier to monitor. Direct contact you having with people.
Yeah. Their chat rooms are disabled. They don't
You
have
know,
no chat room. Mm-mm.
it's weirdos out here. Like you gotta, like I said, it's a cautionary tale. Like just because you think your kid is conversating with other kids, it really ain't like that
Nah,
sometimes.
you have to monitor it. But it brings into what's happening now and why we having these ID laws and stuff coming through.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is happening. It's now affecting the gaming world. You can't. Some people have already been hit with it. You can't log into online play on your game unless you submit your ID,
I mean, that's rightfully so. I
which
mean,
is right.
you got to protect the community.
Mm-hmm. I agree. But again, parents went out and bought these games knowing what the rating was.
Mm. But you just think my kids. I mean, but even with social media,
That
like
too. There's
you
ratings for
don't,
social media.
yeah,
Yeah.
you don't know, and you just assuming, oh, they're just doing Snapchat with their friends, and
Mm-hmm.
it's some weirdo. Like
It's for real.
no, it's not
It's
a
funny.
comfortable feel. It's not a comfortable feeling.
Well, it's not funny, but when we got to these social apps in their early prime, we was all of kind of age. We was
Yeah,
already 15, 16, some 20s. Do you get what I'm saying? We was of
yeah.
age when these apps were in their early prime. So we didn't go for no checks or anything. We were just signing up because we was already of age.
You just had to have
Now
just had to have an email.
you just had to have an email. Literally, we were
I mean, it's
there was
still
the
it's
AOL chat,
yeah.
MSN chat, them
MySpace back in
chat
the day.
rooms, MySpace, the early days of Facebook, and there was other pages like MySpace, like Bebo and other little, high five, whatever you want to call it. And all you had to do was give your email address, your Hotmail address, and you got MSN chat.
Yeah. MSN chat, boy, back in the day.
Yo.
MSN chat back in the
Listen.
day.
Listen. Wild, right?
The wild ain't the word. Like
Wild.
you having conversations you had no business having.
Right. But that's what we were doing. Imagine
Yeah.
that we were blindly doing it because we thought that was the cool thing to do. You couldn't wait to get home from college or whatever to jump on the, the computer, wait for
It
the
was new.
broadband,
It was
the
new.
dial-up to start up. You hear that crinking sound going on, that dial-up sound. And once you're on, you're begging no one to ring so it doesn't cut out.
Yeah.
Sitting there on hours just chatting away to strangers to a certain degree, unless you was familiar in certain, over here we had a server called Black Chat. I don't know if anyone used to go to that because it was open. And I mean, you just be in there just typing away in the main screen, but then you'll get a private message on the other. You get what I'm saying? You get a private message.
I remember
What's
that.
your ASL? Do you know what I mean? You remember that straight off? You get that
Yeah.
private message, ASL.
Yeah, man.
Age, sex, and location. And then from that, you either give them, you sent a link. This is what we was doing back then, sending a link to your profile page on a MySpace or a Facebook. And do you get what I'm saying?
Black Planet back in the day.
It was called Black Planet. That's what it was called. Yes. I was on there.
Woo!
Wild, right?
Wild. Listen. Wild wasn't the word.
Because you're going to the server, right? Like you go into the server and your name could be, everyone had nicknames.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone had little nicknames, and you can choose the color of your nickname came up.
Did y'all go to school with Jesus?
Shut up.
You
Do you remember all of that?
Yeah, listen, I remember all
the main
that.
room used to be wild, but then you get those private messages on the side. And we was,
and that was, think about it, that was then, and
that was back then, early, what was it? Let's say, let me see, 96, 97?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now look where we at
now. Look at it.
It's crazier now, and it was crazy then, but we didn't know what was going on.
We don't know what we was doing. We just thought it was cool. Now, if we are the students of that, we should know better. Especially when you've got kids.
Yeah.
You know exactly what we was. Listen, the profiles I used to get, the pictures that I used to get.
Man, it was
whoa. And then you're introduced just to chatting alone. And then hold on, let me introduce another level when the webcams came.
Ooh.
And those webcams back then was top tier, but they were nothing but pixel grainy shit. But back then, it was everything.
It was everything. Have it set up at a look at this slab to my boy.
You had it set up, right? People had it set up.
And people just used to some 20-year-old
whatever. And peeps just used to turn on that webcam like it's nothing. Just turn it on.
Yeah, before it was Twitch, you had a webcam.
Right.
You either had it set up on the side or you had it set up right above your computer.
Right above your computer. It was like a ball thing, just clipped on, sort of. You had to mount it on, and then you had to angle it a certain way, and you had to manually check the zoom on it and stuff to make it sort of clear. But again, if you go back to that footage, it's grainy shit. But it was top level. So, and look at the ages we were when all of this was going on.
And Jesus Christ, I remember I'm having flashbacks. Jesus.
Me and my peeps think about this all the time. It's just like our phones never even had that level.
Does your phone still have a cord? Like, no, we had cordless phones.
we had cordless phones. So what's wrong with you? But think about it, Charles. This is what we was doing before we even get to the cell phones. Cell phones were just texting and voicemails.
Yeah.
And now look where we are with the phones.
You can do everything with your phone. These cats are shooting Tubi movies with the phone.
MSN died, and then everyone ran and got a, what is it? Instead of having a pager and all of that, everyone ran and got a BlackBerry.
Yeah.
So now your chat, you could take your chat everywhere you can go. Just drop in your pin
I remember
with a
having a
bunch
damn
of
Nextel,
people.
boy. Oh man. I know Slander's
It's
like, what the
crazy.
hell? These old folks having
It's
flashbacks.
crazy.
I mean, but that just goes like, man, we've come so far. I mean, but
So far.
you weren't even really worried about creeps like that.
Nope.
It wasn't a
We
thing.
weren't. We were just chatting away, giving out our profiles.
Like now, it's different when you're on the other side of it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
anything with online service, multiplayer service that allows that. You want to play this? We called it a chirp. Oh, come on, beautiful. No, Slander, you had the next day. You had the chirp. Like, I had a pager back in the day too.
I had a pager.
I had a couple of them. We ain't gonna get in all that, but we had a couple of them.
I had my I had my cell phone, and I had a pager.
Had a
And
BlackBerry.
stuff.
Yeah.
And then I got a and then after the Nokia phase, I went straight to a BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Because Nokia was running my life. I wanted every Nokia going to a certain degree. When they got the Nokia with the radio in it,
oh yeah,
you can listen to the radio on the go. Before you could put music and stuff. The radio, that was just everything. Crazy. So it just shows where we are. And now we're parents on the other side of it. It's just like we should know better. You should know better what these.
You should, you
But
should
some
know.
are still naive.
I'm telling you, like, I mean, because when you look at, if you're not, like I said, it's all about paying attention. Like, you thinking your kids just playing this and not realizing it's a whole creep, on the other end, playing the same game. It's, and not to say that every grown person that plays is a predator, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I look at you sideways if you playing some fucking Roblox. Like, okay, unless you got like a Twitch streamer or some shit and you doing it for money and everybody can
There
kind of
you
see
go.
like, other than
And
that,
that's where
like,
the influence comes in as well, because you got the streamers that have played Roblox. All your big names, they've all played it.
I don't see that. I've never saw the appeal of Roblox. I just never did.
And if they weren't playing that, they were playing Minecraft. Because Minecraft was first before the Roblox.
Yeah, I never saw the appeal of Minecraft.
I don't understand Minecraft. To this day, I really don't understand Minecraft.
No, I don't either. I'm with you. Like, I'm from a different. I'm a GTA Super Mario brother. Like
Super Mario, yeah.
I've never understood the appeal of like Roblox for me. Don't do it. Like, I'd rather play Zelda or some shit. Like this don't do. What are we doing? We're just doing random shit. Well, I like having tasks and goals and benchmarks to meet. I'm sorry. Like,
so you'd
You-
think when you get on these online servers in those particular games, it's just going to be a bunch of adults. But no, parents are letting their children play GTA and what's it, Call of Duty, and
they've cleaned that those servers up compared to when they first went live. They've cleaned up a lot of that shit.
they needed to. It was out of hand.
They cleaned up a lot of that shit. They really had to, because it was like the wild. You could say anything to anybody. It was buck wild. That was before they even had a way to report people,
right,
and get them banned from the server.
Yep.
Like, you could just say what you wanted to say.
With no consequences.
Yeah, it was. Listen, the
Yeah, they
clan,
be throwing that word around
the clan
deep on those
the clan
games.
was in there, because you couldn't tell who, but you was like, I know this is a white boy, but he's just letting it fly. what y'all niggas up to? Like,
Coming like what?
yeah, it wasn't no way to report abuse like that. It
Nope.
was just like, I'm out of this server.
Yep.
I gotta go
I just
somewhere
used
else.
to jump out. I was like, I'm out. I'm out. I haven't turned off that, because GTA used to be straight voice chat as well. So your voice is just instantly on the online. Yeah, I turned all of that off. I said, no, I'm not doing none of that.
Yeah.
So I just ended up playing in servers, but like with my crew, like like friends, like that was it. I'm not going into them open world servers. But then the catch-22 was back then you couldn't do a lot of stuff in the
Yep.
friend servers without being in a public server. Now that's changed. You get what I'm saying? Because of what is going on.
Yeah, you can have, it's a lot different now. It's
Mm-hmm.
a lot different, but parents
But yeah,
be
Roblox, yeah.
even with your social medias, your Instagrams and your
Mm-hmm.
Facebooks and your TikToks, just be
Yep.
careful what your kids are, really on there doing. Like put parental
Even with
controls on
Snapchat.
there. Yeah,
Snapchat has
Snapchat.
that whole thing, you think it would be a deterrent, but it's not really. If you screenshot it, it tells the person that you've screenshot their message and stuff. Yeah, ain't stop nothing.
I'm not on Snapchat, so yeah,
Oh,
I'm
that's
good.
what it does. It's kind of got that thing that, so if they implemented that into WhatsApp, Lord of mercy. But yeah, Snapchat. So if you screenshot someone's message or anything like that, it would tell the person that you screenshotted their message.
Oh
Not
wow.
that's it. So that was supposed to be a deterrent to stop people, keeping this conversation private and things like that. But of course, it hasn't stopped anything. But that's still in place over there.
So let
But
me get it.
again,
So if I screenshot it, it tells you who did it or that it was screenshotted.
Yes, it will tell me that you screenshotted our conversation.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, I found that really like good. I was like, okay, cool. Why are you screenshotting what we're talking? You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, why would you be doing that? And this is supposed to be a conversation between me and you. I get it.
Right. But it hasn't, people still don't care anyways. So that's whatever. So,
Well, I mean, if
if
we're falling
friends,
out, yeah, yeah, whatever. Interesting. That could be very useful in other places.
It's very useful. It could be very useful. Woo!
Very much useful. Very much useful. Okay. Do I want to? Yeah, I'm gonna close the show off with this. Have you been keeping up with Cam and Gilly back and forth?
I saw some of that. I don't know how it started, but I did see some of that come across my timeline on Twitter.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna set up a clip. Basically, Cam Newton did like his top 10 quarterbacks, in the NFL, and he didn't have Jalen Hurts, who's the quarterback for the Eagles, on there. He just won the Super Bowl. He's from, that's Philly. So of course Gilly's from Philly, felt like responding back to Cam and was calling him a corny nigga, and it's kind of going back and forth. I don't think it's deep like that, but Cam kind of fires back at Gilly. I thought it was kind of funny. We're gonna play this real quick. Hold on. We set up. So what is that on? What you talking about, beautiful? What is that on? Just let me know. Hopefully I can answer.
That Jalen Hurts did what you couldn't do. That was win a Super Bowl.
There will not be no playing with my name, with my career. This is all entertainment here.
Hey, shut your tight jean wearing ass up, man. You had on a jersey with a bow tie, you corny ass nigga. You will never be able to with Jalen Hurts, nigga. You super goofy, corny ass nigga.
I know why you in your feelings, Gilly. Was it the album comment? Can you name me one Gilly the Kid album? Damn. Did you know his album was Philadelphia?
That kind of struck a nerve.
Where I'm from, Gilly, we stab and we twist. Wise words was told to me. They say, well, you go low, I go to hell. So let's bring up your actual facts and your actual stats. When I'm looking at your rap career, Gilly did not chart any solo singles on the Billboard Hot 100. Philadelphia didn't do no numbers? Dang. Former member of Major Figures, bass rap group late 90s and early 2000s. You ain't never been great at nothing. The only great thing that Gilly does, he's a great mascot. Big hat, dancing around, yeah, getting them going. Mascot, very questionable career. We can't relate on a lot of things, Gilly. And if it wasn't for Wallow, all credibility on $1 million worth of game would be really at question because he has a wisdom about him. Wallow, that is. I respect that. And I also respect Gilly. But respectfully, brother, we cannot relate. While you're dancing on the sideline, I was in the game. Please understand, when I said your name, most people didn't know who you were. They said, who, Gilly? Who is that? Man, you know the dude that be walking around with the big old hat. Oh, that dude. Man, don't take him serious. That's the narrative about you, guy. You can't beat me in nothing. And I mean nothing. That's basketball, that's football, that's baseball, that's rock, paper, scissors, that's chess, that's checkers, that's tennis, that's golf. All I'm asking for is respect. But just be mindful how you use and you talk about me. But I'm rooting for you. I'm going to subscribe to $1 million worth of game. I will be looking for your repeated response. And this is my challenge to you. Try to refrain from using the N-word in every sentence. Use your nouns and your verbs and adjectives, brother. Not just every word being a curse word.
Corny ass nigga.
Damn. Damn. Woo. Woo. Damn, Gilly.
Oh, letting people that know that you
type
screenshot.
man.
Yeah, that's on Snapchat. Beautiful. That's on Snapchat.
Wow.
I just thought that was funny. Like Philadelphia. Listen, I'm a hip hop head. I had to think about it. Like, I mean, when it comes to Major Figures had like a buzz. When you call it buzz with 2 Z's, like a BUZ back in the day for like a minute, but you had to like be from Philly to get it. Like, I mean, Gilly's, I don't want to say his claim to fame, but like most music fans who didn't listen to his albums, and I was one of those who didn't listen to, I didn't listen to Philadelphia. You were the one that was having beef with Lil Wayne about ghostwriting from him, like back in the day. Like, I just know you, like, from that, like, you alleged that, Wayne stole your style. I just, but I thought that was very funny. And like, he called him a mascot. Yeah, he called him a mascot. Then Gilly responds in another video and says, he's holding up the Super Bowl trophy. About, you'll never have one of these. Like he was a player on the field. Like this,
right?
You just proved this point. But okay, please continue.
Yeah, that's funny, boy. Giddy, you need to chill. That was hilarious.
Beautiful.
Cameron,
I don't know
nice,
who that is. Beautiful. Listen, you got to be like deep. You had to be like deep in like East Coast rap to even know who Gilly is and Major Figures. Like I said, they had like a buzz with 1 Z
right
back in the day. And Gilly can rap. He's not like a horrible rapper. He can rap. It's just it never went nowhere. No
Clearly.
gold, no platinum. We just know
I just know Gilly from I think he has the pod with what's his name?
Wallow. Yeah.
That's it.
I
didn't, and then I've done background on him a little bit more, but that's where I've just
like,
fell into knowing him and stuff.
If you want like into like that East Coast rap scene, like you wouldn't know who Gilly was. You just know him from what you see on like social media now. And it's like he's done very well for himself. They're making millions of dollars, with the podcast. Strong.
You is wilding today.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That situation will handle itself.
No comment. You see where my comments got me.
Well, well, here's a quote. Beautiful. I'm working on the pulpit portion for the Sunday show. I'm working on that. But here's a quote I saw. One of the people I know, he shared it on his wall, and it really kind of put a lot of things in perspective. He said, when your enemies are writing your story, you'll always be the villain.
Mm.
I mean, this I'm not gonna make it deeper than that. But I mean, but this really kind of put it like no matter what you say or what the real facts are, if whatever story they're writing, you'll always be the villain. They'll always be
Mhm.
the hero. They'll always be the victim. They'll always be in the right. Bars. Listen, I mean, just let that. And that, it was a simple line. He didn't go any deeper into it, but I was like, I mean, this. I mean, you kind of know
Mhm.
how that goes when people get mad and storm off and they want to go tell their side of the story. That you'll always be the villain, and you know what? I'm cool being the bad guy.
You got any more clips? Because you're hitting your mark. You're hitting your time now.
Yeah,
I've kept
I'm
you up here long
listen.
enough.
Let it happen again. You'll come up with something. No, beautiful. I'm actually listen. I pulled up the Canva. Had to listen. Canva was a trip down memory lane for me. Like, cause a lot of my old shit that I used to work on, like, whew, some of the archives or stuff that didn't make the cut. Yeah. Woo. But yeah, I'm working on it, beautiful. I'm gonna have a little something together. It ain't gonna be too extravagant, but it'll be something. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do over here. Like this shit just
No, this was cool, man.
no, it's cool. It's appreciated, and of course, yeah, I got good company. All the straw hats came through, except
Yeah.
the one that's supposed to be Zorro. Acting like
Mm.
acting like Chopper and shit. They didn't want to join the rest of the crew as we
Right.
journeyed to Elbath. His ass is still in Wano somewhere, but okay. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe we'll get the whole crew together one week and really kind of get into it. But
Mhm.
it's always a pleasure, ma'am. It is always a pleasure. I don't get graced too often by stars. And beautiful. I'm
What's
sorry about Sunday. I know that as Teresa like to say, threw off your vibe, but I tried to be patient. I tried.
Mm.
Lord knows I tried. I it's hate is such a strong word, and I don't hate anybody. I
Mhm.
dislike a lot of motherfuckers, but I don't hate is such a strong. Hate eats that shit. Hate has you doing shit you ain't got no business doing.
Right.
But I know that was a culture shock. Listen, I know it was a culture shock. It won't happen again. That person has joined. The guy with the crayons, and y'all join the ancestors.
And that's where they're gonna stay. Well,
Yeah. That's what.
before we
Yeah.
get out of here,
Okay.
to bring it back to full circle, yes, the rock pirates are elite, and
They're the goats. It's either
they
yes
are
or
the
no.
goats.
Okay. All right.
They are the goats because of who is on that team right there. But to give credit to the Straw Hats, at the moment, the difference is, I believe, there's loyalty.
Are we
But I
going
think
with?
that
Oh no! Wait. We are you taking? Oh my god! This is the route you're taking. This is you're gonna go with the. This is about loyalty. Like, oh my god!
that's
Loyalty
what
means
happened.
nothing on the battlefield.
It doesn't mean nothing, but that's what they portray, and that's what they seem to have at this moment. The loyalty. Well, I
Yeah.
say loyalty to Luffy.
Okay.
They have
I would.
loyalty to Luffy,
Okay.
and
Listen. I'm not going to disagree with that. That has been proven
that's.
time and
I'm
time
gonna leave
again.
it there. they have loyalty, and I think the loyalty to Luffy. Whether that stays that way, I'm not sure.
Mm.
I'm
I
not
think
sure.
I think it stays. I think it stays.
You think so?
Just for the storyline of it. I mean, come on, you can't switch up can't switch up the game in the 9th inning.
Because a lot of them, they've all sacrificed a lot.
Yeah.
Or Luffy.
Yeah. I'm a beautiful
So
fight. They're talking over my head again.
I'm sorry, beautiful. I'm just closing that with One Piece because that's what we was here for.
But yeah, we'll be back next Tuesday.
I hope so.
Lord will listen, man. Every show for me is Lord willing. If He allows
Yeah.
me to make it to another live, I'm happy for it. We'll be here next Tuesday, Lord willing. And I don't even know. I haven't even started working on material.
Well, do you want to deep dive into the Davy Jones theories and stuff? Because we can look into that.
Well, we can do it. We can definitely do that. Let me make a note of that because
Yeah.
I'm not what I used to
I'm
be.
writing my little list.
Look, beautiful. I'm not what I used to be. I have to take notes and shit now. Oh, here, listen. I just came across. I opened up my little notebook where I'll be writing my little stuff down. And here's a quote, beautiful, to kind of send you off on the rest of your week. And I wrote this, and I didn't realize. I was like, it's a bar. You don't need a lot of people. You just need the right people. Bar. Let that marinate sizzle in your spirit. I'm looking at my scorecard. That's when I beat up on Speak Easy on my show. Yeah, I got to take notes now.
But yeah, we can look into the Davy Jones. I'm gonna look into some of the Davy Jones theories, especially look into Rocks as well, because that guy there.
Well, hopefully we get another chapter
was a menace.
between now and next Tuesday. Hopefully we get another chapter. We'll see. I do want to. If you get an opportunity, I haven't watched it yet, but I plan on watching it. Probably this weekend. Disney Plus, Eyes of Wakanda. Short.
Okay, the short.
Yeah, the short. It's like, I think it's like four or five episodes. But I want to check it out. It's animated for those who are asking, but it's Ryan Coogler's somewhat involved in it. But Eyes of Wakanda. I'm gonna check that out.
I'll check that. I'm putting that on the list as well. So Davy Jones theories, Rocks, Eyes of Wakanda. Cool.
I'm gonna check that out. Yeah. So I need a closing phrase. I just feel awkward. I just feel awkward saying goodbye, y'all. Like I'm used to having something catchy. That last quote, that'll be the close out for the show.
Yeah.
Y'all know the phrase that pays over here. You don't need a lot of people. You just need the right people. Yeah.
I like that.
I like that. I'm gonna let me highlight that because I'm not what I used to be. I'm not what I used to be. I used to be able to do this.
You're still doing it.
Shots fired.
You know what? Put me backstage. It's been fun.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Thank you as always.
Absolutely fun.
All right, y'all. That's the phrase that pays. We're gonna see if I can remember that. You don't need a lot of people. You just need the right people. And we out.